710. And here we go. It is time for the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater First Pitch. First Pitch. As Greg Bergman joins the fellas to talk all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Nothing else. Nothing else. Hear First Pitch every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 9:30 as we bring you all that baseball talk you love. First thing in your day. Live from LA Live on 710 a.m. The all-new ESPN LA app. And watch it on YouTube Live at ESPN Los Angeles. The Travis and DeMarco Show and First Pitch with Craig Bergman, made possible by Arrowhead Mountain Springwater. Right now.
Yeah,
Friday.
I need it louder.
Let's
go.
You got a little button over there. Turn it up louder.
It is loud. It's loud in my head. I love this. Louder.
Yeah. You're in the zone right now.
No,
your head was popping to something that wasn't even
Viking
playing.
funeral week for me. It is. It is. I'm just mourning the death of some people I really, really loved and hated all at the same time. So, Viking funeral weekend. I'm starting early.
Is it Ozzy? Is it the Hulkster? Who is it?
It's everything.
All the above?
We'll get into it later.
Theo?
Yes. Not time
Chuck
for it now.
Mangione, too. Yeah.
Chuck Mangione, too. Yeah.
My man.
That's my Chuck Mangione impression. What'd you think?
It was not so bad.
It's the only song I know of his.
The only reason I know him is from King of the Hill because he owned like a Walmart type thing.
Really? That's the only reason you know?
I just
That's
know
the
that
only
one
reason.
song he had. It was like on the
radio.
charts forever.
It was in your house every day.
It
If
was-
the radio was on, it was on.
It was
yes.
ubiquitous.
Of
You could not
course.
go. It was in movies.
Yes.
It was everywhere.
Who is that guy? It's Chuck Mangione.
It's Chuck Mangione.
Yes.
He's the only instrumental musician that I knew that wasn't Mozart or Beethoven or something like
Does
that.
Santana
Kenny
count?
G.
Yeah, Kenny
Well,
G.
now, but
Yes.
Chuck Mangione predated Kenny G.
Did Santana count? Because he didn't sing.
Yeah,
he just
okay.
played the guitar.
But I honestly think
Yeah.
I knew Chuck Mangione before I knew Santana.
Really?
Santana,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Santana's amazing.
Yes, I got.
How you guys feeling? Happy Friday to
Good.
both
Happy
of you.
Friday. Happy
You
Friday.
survived your thing yesterday with Chris?
Yes, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was
Okay.
actually really cool.
Why are you so surprised?
Because I was scared to death, and you know why I was scared to death. I was so nervous.
From what I understand,
It's
Les
because it's a camp environment, bro.
Sure.
I mean, it's
No,
football.
I understand.
Football things, they're getting ready to attack September.
Yeah.
So they're not in joking moods.
They're getting ready.
So
I heard
yes.
that Les was less than pleased with Chris by the end of it. Like, are you always a clown?
No, he played along.
He was
It
joking.
great.
He was
It
amazing.
Fun. Yeah, it was really good. And he asked some great questions. I thought the question about Jared Goff to Les Snead in a crowd was awesome. Like, how did you feel about Jared Goff popping off?
Yeah.
Remember that whole thing about quarterback, the
Sure,
Netflix
sure,
show?
sure.
And you know what Les said? Les said, I actually liked it. I respect it. Yeah, I like it when my friends needle me a little bit. So he took it the right way. I assume that's how everybody took it.
Yeah.
I think we got a little upset with it.
You know, it's funny. It's like with Jared Goff specifically, and this is going to sound mean, and I don't mean it mean. I don't really give him a lot of thought. It's like we upgraded. It's like I broke up with you and married the supermodel.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
It's like
that's where he brought it down.
Yeah,
He tried
yeah.
he tried to spin it like everybody won. They needed a quarterback because they were rebuilding. He was perfect for there. But I said, look, you won the dang trade. You got the better end of the deal, and you got the diamonds. But, of course, he can't say that.
No.
Yeah.
No, he can't say that.
He has
How you
Stafford.
feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling really good. We just had a really good Blue review where we start playing. You know the song, the La 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 La?
Yeah.
A Touch of Class. For some reason, that's become a Blue review
La, la,
staple
la,
at this
la.
point.
The disco.
Yeah, the disco song, yeah,
La, la,
yeah.
la, la, la. You've
This
never
is
heard
it.
it?
I'd have to hear it to hear it.
You know it for sure.
La,
But
la.
for some reason, at the
Look
end
up
of
la 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 la.
Touch of Class, La 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 La.
Is that Everybody's Free? No, that's a different song.
No,
Okay.
different
I'm
song.
going to
but-
need to hear the original version and not the Bergman
How did
Farr
that become the Blue
acapella
review?
rendition.
Because somehow
Yeah.
just ended up being what we end the show with every time. We just sit there and we dance just to
LA,
the song. It's
LA,
very-
la 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 la.
yeah.
Well, this-
No, honestly, what it was that I was in my car and my playlist changed all the time, and that landed on
It's not
a
just
song.
Charlie Puth.
No, it's not just. I mean, that's been like 3 years now.
No.
You're going
Puth
far back.
710, let's go. People still bring
Wow.
up pizza on the floor, so we can bring up
Yeah.
Do they
You're
really?
absolutely-
Yeah.
I'll be
Well, I
honest.
mean, that was amazing, by
I
the
have
way.
not thought about that in
Me
a
neither.
very long time.
Why did I bring it up again?
Yeah, I was going to say. Like,
Now
you
that
just-
bit's coming back, you
yeah,
realize
you put
everybody's
it back
like,
in the
oh, yeah,
front of
pizza on the
mind.
floor.
Front of mind for
But
sure.
yeah, it somehow landed on a playlist, and I was singing it during the Blue Review, like right before it, and then we just started playing it on it, and now that's just a staple
Now
to the show.
it is a staple. Don't forget, listen to Sedano and Cap all week for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to experience all the wonder of SeaWorld San Diego. Listen for your cue to call, and when we give it to you, caller number 7 will win, and you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit, the reimagined journey to Atlantis, and the nonstop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Tune in to Sedano and Cap for your chance to win SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
That sounds fun.
We're going to get something amazing before the trade deadline? You think we're going to get something that is like,
made
wow,
moves?
or is it going to be a, okay? Which do you think?
I think it's going to be, okay, cool.
Yeah,
That works. I'm okay with that. Because what they have, we talked about this on the Blue Review this morning, that really the bullpen, now it's been a problem and there's a lot, but we talked about it yesterday too. The fact that you have 4 number 1 starters plus Kershaw that goes into that too, the bullpen's going to get used a little bit less is what the goal is.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. That's what the goal is, that you have guys that go 6, 7 innings, you use the big relievers less. So if you go out and get another closer, because Tanner Scott's kind of a mess, but you're going to get Kopech back, you're going to get Trinan back, you're going to get Trinan's coming back pretty soon. He just went back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Kopech's supposed to be back. Gratterall is being talked about coming back.
Really?
And then a lot of
I'm skeptical.
I'm always skeptical.
Shoulder, right?
I'm skeptical of somebody that all 3 of those guys. I'm skeptical. I'm hopeful. But
They went
none
in
of
there.
them have really pitched
Yeah.
this year.
Wow.
Trinan and Kopech have pitched very, very little in the major leagues, and Gratterall hasn't pitched at all in the major leagues. So to think that, we'll have these 3 guys. Really? Are we
throw 'em
sure?
out there.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
Would you prefer them that have no mileage on them and coming back in August or September to be ready for October, or to be pitching all year and being overused
But I don't
leading
think-
into that?
I'll take the former.
Between
Right?
those
Yeah.
between those 2 choices, there isn't a
I would
choice.
take the
It's
former.
obvious.
Yeah.
But my point is, how do we know they're going to be effective? How do we know they're going to be
There's-
sharp? How
There's
do you know
still
they're going to be
major
good?
league pitchers that have been doing this for a long time,
I
and
understand,
Trinan
but
especially.
there's also, I'm telling you, pitching is not just okay, I'm healthy, I'm ready to go. You got to pitch.
You got to
Right.
You,
Yeah,
you-
that's
you-
what
you
you
have
need-
to.
you need ramp up.
Well, we'll see. That's my point. Is we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what the ramp up takes. Going back to what I mentioned a second ago. I think the Trey Turner, Max Scherzer.
No.
It doesn't have to be that, because think about what they got last year at the deadline, basically. They got 2 guys that really impacted the way that it went. And neither one of them were, They were like, okay. And it was Kopech and Edman.
Right.
And at the time, it was like, yeah, okay. I mean, sure, why not? But it turned out that they were incredibly important to your success. Tommy Edman was the NLCS MVP.
Yep.
He's your starting shortstop in the World Series.
Right.
That Michael Kopech is pitching really important innings in both the NLCS and the World Series, and not at the end of the bullpen, but kind of early in the middle, that they found a role for him that he really thrived in. But when I think I've told you this, DeMarco, when the Dodgers made the trade with the White Sox, Jory, our friend Jory Hirsch at the Rams, is a White Sox fan. And I said to him,
Poor guy.
I said, what are we getting with Kopech? And he goes, a guy
you
that
can
has
have
a
him.
million walks.
That's right.
That you can have him.
You can have him.
And so I went and I
I'm
looked at him
talking
like,
over
oh my
that.
God, that's a million walks. And he was great.
love
Like
sports.
you never quite know what it is that's the one that's going to work, what are the one that isn't going to work. Like you go back to Darvish when they made that
the
deal a million
D-backs.
years ago, and it was okay, but Darvish was a huge name at the deadline. The big names are great. Sometimes it is, but just because if it's a middle of the road kind of okay kind of thing, that could be the difference between winning and not.
So I think there's a bunch of different relievers that are out there that the Dodgers are linked to. Guys like Emmanuel Clase. I've heard
That guy
David
again.
Bednar in Pittsburgh, and then there's Yohan Duran from Minnesota. The guy
Griffin Jacks too in
Griffin,
Minnesota.
and you
Great
may
name.
be able to get both of those
That is
guys.
a great name. I
Great
agree.
name.
Great
Yes.
name. But the one that kind of resonates with me the most, because of how much we have spent on bullpen and how much stuff there is, and all these guys, Sheehan, Wrobleski, possibly May, that can be long relievers in that situation. Ryan Helsley from St. Louis is kind of the guy that I'm really kind of focusing on for myself, because he's a walkaway free agent, so he's a rental, so he's not going to cost as much. He also, in his last 10 starts, since June 19th, he's given up 1 run. And he's not giving up home runs, which our guys give up a lot of home runs. So, and he has one of the best fastballs in the game. So that's another guy that you can kind of rely on maybe. He may not have to be the closer. That could be Trinan, but if you need him to be, that's where he goes. He could be a Kopech type
what
deal.
the Dodgers did so well last year is they really didn't have you do this, you do that, you do this. It was we're going to figure it out on an as-needed basis. That we're going to. I remember thinking about, why is Michael Kopech coming into the game in the third inning?
Right.
Like the answer is because the meat of the order is coming up this inning, and the fourth and the fifth inning, you're going to be facing guys that are less dangerous.
Yes.
So let's put our high leverage guys against their best guys. And all of a sudden it's like, well, why is Trinan in the seventh inning? Because Aaron Judge is hitting this inning.
Right.
That's why.
You need to get that guy out.
You need to get him out. And if we get him out now, he's not going to hit in the ninth inning. That we can get these other guys. So I just think that you need as many options as you possibly can. And
Agreed.
You hit on something really important, Greg. We need to find some people that don't walk people.
Right.
Like, especially when you're talking about bullpen. A guy that gives up a home run occasionally doesn't really scare me all that much. A guy that walks a lot of
people on
guys
base
scares
does.
the you-know-what out of me.
Yes.
So since June 19th that I was talking about for Helsley, he has 2 walks
Yeah.
like
and
this
9
guy.
strikeouts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like, fine. Great.
Yeah, and that's in 10 games. So great. Like that's what I want to see from this. Some guy, no home runs, no walks. Guy's not on base. He does give up hits, here and there.
Fine.
But fine, as long as you get out of the inning.
Everybody gives up hits. Like
Yep.
the idea that Mariano Rivera is out there somewhere is just going to go.
Well, he might.
No, there's a reason that happened once in
He might be.
150
He's gonna
years.
take a shot somewhere.
No, Mariano Rivera is not showing up at Dodger Stadium, but he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
You need Michael Kopech. You need guys like, I know he's not coming back right now, but an Evan Phillips, a Ben Kasparius, a guy that can get you through an inning right now. Alex
Clean.
Vezia, clean, no walks. The hit or two, that's fine, but let's just keep moving forward with no walks. Everything else takes care of itself.
And really, it's the shutdown inning that is the most important thing. It happened in this losing streak that they had. Every time the Dodgers would score 2, 3 runs or
you're
get their
right.
4 runs, the next inning they would give up 2, 3,
yeah.
4 runs and just have it all tied up again. So
What do you got to give up to get him? Relief
That-
pitching.
I'm glad you asked.
That's a great question.
And let's get into that
Who
coming up
or-
next
or
because
who?
there you go. And I think the who has a proper name on it. Right? Like I think we know the who. The question is, do you want to do it or not? That's coming up in just a bit.
And First Pitch is brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else.
My second favorite thing to do in the morning. Here we go.
There-
Hey, 1, 2, 3.
Hold on, I wasn't
You
prepared.
were- you were
Hold on,
late.
Hold on. There.
Oh, that's
Still
remaining
sounds good,
beer
right?
chug. That's a fine. Come on, pound it.
I'm
I'm gonna have
good.
to go to the bathroom.
I'll
soon.
take the fine.
False start. There we
Will they give him up? I'll tell you who he is next. It's Travis DeMarco. Greg's here too on 710 ESPN.
This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater First Pitch on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, nothing else. More of First Pitch next on 710.
Don't navigate.
Have you ever met Miss Lindy? She's a gal with the bright red hair. Now she stands out from all the rest. You know her anywhere. Bright red hair.
Thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Rams fans, the 2025 NFL season is right around the corner, and you don't want to miss out on any of the action. Catch every home game this season, including marquee matchups against the 49ers, Lions, Texans, Buccaneers, and more for only $90 per game. In addition, enjoy home playoff ticket access, interest-free monthly payment plans, and stadium event pre-sale access. Visit therams.com/2025. Again, that is therams.com/2025. Secure your season tickets and see you at the Rams house.
For ESPN LA contest rules, go to espnla.com and click the contest button.
Your next Subaru is waiting for you at Subaru of Glendale. Check this out. Lease a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness CBT with power moonroof, Harman Kardon speaker system, and a 10-way power driver's seat for just $319 a month plus tax for 36 months. One at this payment, S3735-805, MSRP $37,764, $33.99 due at signing. Call 888-855-6434 or check out SubaruofGlendale.net. On approved Tier 1 credit through Subaru Motors Finance. No security deposit, 10,000 miles a year. Model code SRI-23.
Hey, it's Travis. Every legend has a story, and those stories are kept at Legends Attic in Claremont. Legends Attic is the premier sports memorabilia gallery and store that offers a unique blend of rare and iconic collectibles. It's a community for sports fans and collectors, so go check it out for yourself. Legends Attic, 619 West Foothill Boulevard in the city of Claremont. Visit legendsattic.com and be sure to follow Legends Attic on all social media platforms so you can stay connected to know about their upcoming signings and special events with Hall of Famers and pro players.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. This is the Arrowhead Mountain Springwater First Pitch with Greg Bergman, talking all things boys in blue and the Halos. Arrowhead Mountain Springwater, nothing else. Let's get back to First Pitch right now on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710.
Is this the one that I know or not?
Yes. I need some water.
Parker's getting in the back.
Some Funyuns. And some
I feel
neon
like
lights.
I've heard this before.
You for sure heard this
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
This is a Blue Review staple now.
Take
Also.
my shirt off.
Please
There you
don't.
go. Come on.
You might have to at some point.
Throw some glitter in the air. Yay.
What is up with glitter? Where glitter is the most adhesive substance in the history of the world. Like,
Cause more divorces than you know.
well, I understand that's where you get your glitter.
Where'd that come from? How did that get in there?
The rest of us get glitter from other places.
What's that
Not
doing
the
in
main
there?
glitter.
There's a bottle. Susan got a bottle of champagne at like a baby shower or a party or something that is like somebody made a craft where it's covered. The bottle of champagne is covered in glitter. There's still glitter in our house from this bottle, and the bottle's been gone for 5 years.
Yeah.
Glitter
and there's
sand.
still glitter showing up.
You can't get rid of it.
It
Glitter
never
and
goes.
sand.
You can't brush it away. You can't use
vacuum.
tape. You can't vacuum. And it is impossible. Is that why certain people use glitter?
Bro, I don't know, but you better
mark,
make sure.
Mark the territory.
Get the flashlight out. No,
but what do you mean? You're not getting it off. It's
Have you seen
there
the
forever.
prank glitter bombs? Those are just so mean.
Oh,
Prank glitter
You
bombs.
you get sent something and then you open it up and then it's just poof, glitter everywhere.
We're fighting.
Yeah,
we're fighting.
right.
We're fighting.
Glitter.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Just the worst.
That's
I could
not
see
fun.
Emily doing that to somebody.
Glitter
A glitter bomb? No,
Glitter
no, Em.
sucks. So I got a
No?
question for you guys. Is this? I want to play this for you. This is Toronto Blue Jay Eric Lauer. Showed up at a press conference. He's got a big fat lip. Right? It's kind of black and
I thought
blue.
you were going to say dip.
No. Well, it kind of looks like he has it,
does
but
it?
his lip is black and blue and purple, and he's
Okay.
got some stitches in it, and it looks like he got hit.
Okay.
It looks like he got hit, and he was asked, "What's up with the lip?"
So there's kind of this like known thing to not mess with Scherzer on the start days, especially when it has his headphones in, and I broke that rule. I tried to talk to him a little too early, so he wasn't very happy about that. And 6 stitches is what you get for that.
Please tell me he's kidding.
So that's the question.
I hope he's not, but please tell me he's kidding.
Obviously, we're on the radio right now, and you can't see him.
Yes,
but he's kind of right in the middle of this, but he's also not like this.
Right.
It is halfway between. Y'all know I'm kidding, and I'm deadly serious. And the only reason I think that any of us are even considering the possibility that it might be real is because Scherzer's a lunatic.
It sounds about right. Yeah. Okay.
Scherzer is a complete lunatic. Do you remember when he came to the Dodgers and he came out of a start and Dave slapped him on the butt?
Yeah.
That did not go over well in the slightest.
Like the good job pat on the butt.
Like, yeah, good job.
Yeah.
And he turned around. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, he's intense.
Oh yeah,
he's super intense in what he's doing. Yes.
That leads me to believe he got smacked in the face by Scherzer.
If that's true, then you can't punch your teammates in the face. You can't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
However,
I don't think it's true.
Or threw
because
something
here's
at
the
him.
thing: teammates fight. It happens occasionally. Guys get in altercations. Over stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. And fights happen, and they get reported, and it's a hey, look, they got a disagreement.
If it causes damage, that's bad.
Everything got elevated.
Right.
There was a confrontation, and there was a physical moment, and we've talked about it. We've moved on. Everybody's good. But it's handled pretty like, hey, this happened. They fought. It's over. Not a, well, I violated the rules, and he busted my face.
Right.
That's not what it is.
We would have heard about it through different channels if that really happened.
It's funny.
Romo punched a dude and got sued.
It happens all the time.
He broke an eye socket.
Really? Like another player?
He punched his teammate in
You're talking about Bill Romanowski.
Bill Romanowski.
Oh, I think you're talking about Tony Romo.
Bill Romanowski
It's like, wow,
in a
I didn't
camp
hear
fight.
that.
He broke the guy's orbital bone, and the
JJ
guy sued him.
No, he spit on Stokes.
Yeah,
he did.
And,
I remember that.
Somebody beat up.
Bryant Westbrook got beat up real bad.
No, he beat someone.
Oh, is he the? Yeah, it was
or maybe it was the other way
around. It was
around.
a Washington moment where a running back, wide receiver had a.
They had a scrap. Yeah,
it happens.
Right, and that's
but
bad.
you don't turn around and crack jokes about it right after.
I don't think the guy that got punched was he thought it was funny.
No, that's why I don't think that's what happened.
Yeah,
I think he
only
walked into a door,
right,
as they like to say.
The only actual punch I can think of recent is Draymond Green punching Jordan
Punching
Poole.
a teammate. That's right. Yeah,
He punched, and nothing happened with that, by the way.
Well, Draymond Green was important. Jordan Poole wasn't.
Right.
I mean, that was easy.
That was important.
What's going to happen? Well, I can tell you what's going to happen.
Right.
Nothing.
Wow.
Because they wanted Draymond Green's important to their team.
To Scherzer's credit, if this is how you get down, and this is how you get ready for stuff, and everybody knows it, and some moron shakes you out of your world, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, Clayton Kershaw is notoriously does not want to be talked to.
That is pretty standard starting pitcher behavior.
Yes.
Leave me alone on the day I'm pitching.
Do not talk to me. I have a routine. I'm going through my routine. If in between innings, stay away from me. And that's what they always do. So
your little interruption could have cost me a perfect game right there.
If that's what had happened,
right.
To DeMarco's point, we would have heard about it. Other than the guy going, "Well, he had his headphones in and he popped me one."
I mean, most likely nothing happened.
That's funny
still.
though. Yes.
All right, so we're getting closer to the trade deadline. Dodgers obviously need a few things. Specifically, they need some bullpen arms. And they need an outfielder. More specifically, a left fielder. If in fact you just want to do a 1-for-1 kind of situation and not move Teo, et cetera, et cetera.
I want to move Teo. Can we just leave that at moving Teo?
I do too.
Yeah.
Stephen Kwan's name keeps coming up.
Yep. With Class A?
With Class A. And Stephen Kwan is an all-star. Stephen Kwan's really good. So to get it, and by the way, Stephen Kwan has a couple of years of team control left.
Yep,
So he's not a one and done. You're going to have him for a while, so it makes him more valuable.
What do you want back?
Right.
There it is.
Right. And the name that keeps popping up in the deal, among others, it's
Dustin
not like
May.
a straight.
Please let it be Dustin May.
No, Dustin May is up at the end of the year.
Okay,
Dustin
never
May
mind.
is a
Okay.
one and done. You have to re-sign him. You have to pay him. So his value is actually kind of low.
Embrace myself.
It's Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing. I was going to say Bobby Miller. But
Dalton Rushing is the name that keeps coming up for guys like a Kwan's going to be expensive. You're not getting Kwan for a package of. You're going to have to give something that is beyond just a, hey, here are 5 guys and you hope 2 hit.
It's
going to have to hurt a little bit.
Going to have to hurt some.
Dalton Rushing is a catcher. Will Smith is here playing really well, signed to a 10-year contract last year. Do you part with a guy that appears to be a major league player in Dalton Rushing? Do you make that move? Are you willing to part with him if you get something back?
I do.
So I do too, DeMarco. I think you're absolutely right because of all the circumstances. Freddie Freeman is not retiring for another couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith has a 10-year contract. He's not. You're blocked. Will Smith can only move from catcher to first base. He's not going to go in the outfield. He's not going to play second, short, or third. So if you do eventually move Smith from
Mookie
catcher,
did it. Look out.
Yeah, it's not going to happen with Will Smith.
Right.
So he has to go to first. So as long as Freddie Freeman and Will Smith are both going to be on this team for the next couple of years, Dalton Rushing is just a backup catcher. So you can get other guys. You have other guys in the minor league system. You have Hunter Fiducia, and there's a couple other guys they brought in. I think they even drafted a catcher this year. So that position is kind of held. So that's partly why I think they brought him up to be the backup catcher to say, hey, We're going to showcase you a little bit and let you see and let people see what you can.
And he
do
looks
at this
like
level.
he belongs.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
he looks like he belongs. He's been helping out Smith, so I would move. Yes, I would move him in for the right deal. For the right deal, not for a rental like Helsley.
No,
for the right deal.
No, it has to be something that I'm going to have for at least a couple of seasons. It's not. It's not a one and done. It's something that I can build around. It's something that is relatively cost controlled. Quan's going to get paid in arbitration, or he's at that point where he's beyond league minimums, but. You also don't have to break the bank to keep him. It's somewhere in between. Here's why they can, and I would do it if I were the one. If I were Brandon Gomes, if I were Andrew Friedman, I would do it. They have shown unequivocally that they're able to keep backloading this stuff
over and over and over.
All of these guys you can't have him. You can't have Kyber Ruiz. Yeah, you can. You can't have Diego Cartaya. Sure, you can. You can't have this guy. You can't have that guy. Well, sure you can. Because there's always the next guy. This isn't the Angels who can't find a guy that can play in the major leagues. The Dodgers have what you just described, Greg, which is we got a logjam. We got too many good we only got 9 spots to put guys, and we got 18 good players.
Now I see what you mean.
So
the logjam.
I can't. Yes, there's too many, or I shouldn't say too many. But I will give you.
I'll just flood you with bodies. Yeah.
I'll give you Dalton Rushing because I trust my scouts. I trust my development to go. Think of the pitching that they have. Every team would take Emmett Sheehan.
Yep.
Every team would take Justin Robleski. A couple of years ago, every team would have taken Bobby Miller. That River Ryan and all of these guys are. Oh yeah, we'll take that guy. The Dodgers can't get those guys on the field. There's no place to put them. So they'll find more. They always find more. And I really do believe that this is their greatest weapon that nobody talks about. I know we talk about the wallet, we talk about the market. Their greatest weapon is
with the other.
You can have my prospects because I'm going to find. I'll pick 40th, and I'll get a better guy than you picking 10th.
If you give me a blank check, I'll be successful at anything.
That's not true.
No, I will. Eventually, I'll just stay at it. You know what I mean?
You spend
billions
billions and billions of dollars.
It doesn't matter. I'll just keep going until I get it right.
The Angels are a perfect example of this. Yeah. They've paid a bunch of guys a ton of money, and they're awful.
They're terrible.
There are multiple examples of teams spending their way into third place.
But you would you do something now that you know might hurt you 10 years from now?
Yes, because
tell me what that thing is.
Dalton Rushing, because
how's he going to? Unless he turns into Johnny Bench, which I don't think he's going to turn into.
I think he'll be a good major league player, but you do because you're in a window right now where you have $1 billion on people. You have Shohei Ohtani right now. You need to maximize the guys.
Think of all the guys that the Dodgers have traded away over the last several years. There's really only one that makes you go, "Oh man, I'd like to have
Yordan Alvarez." Yeah. But that was also at the time he was nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
And you need a relief pitcher.
Is that all of these guys that you can't have him. Very, very few of them turn out to be stars.
Who is saying you can't have him?
The idea of we can't trade this guy. You got to keep him. He's
that's what you mean. Okay.
The idea of Dalton Rushing might turn into
this dude. Okay.
You know what the most likely outcome of Dalton Rushing is? That he's okay. That's the most likely outcome, is that he's okay.
That he's a regular catcher.
He's a guy that plays
depending on what you have catching for you at the time, that could be, damn, I wish I had him.
But they can find okay. That's the whole point. Yeah. They've clearly demonstrated that they're able to find okay or better than okay more frequently than everyone else.
Absolutely. And that's the beauty of Andrew Friedman, that he was able to build this team and have such a logjam in the major league level and still maintain your minor league system at a top 5 level. That just doesn't happen in baseball. You can't be the best team in the league plus have one of the best farm systems consistently for 10 years.
I know we like to talk about the Halos in this segment every once in a while too. And
they said it in the Halos.
They're both doing the thing they're not supposed to do. The Dodgers are picking at the end and they have the best players.
Right.
The Angels are picking at the top and they have the worst guys. They're
both. O'Hoppy's okay.
Give him time.
No. Neto's good. O'Hoppy's good. They're Adele seems to finally sort of be figuring it out a little bit. Sean,
give him time, Travis.
A little bit. But the point is that if I'm constantly get the 40th selection, and when we add it all up a couple years later, and I got the best guys, and you're constantly picking 4th, and we add it up a couple of years later, and you're 30th.
Yeah.
I'm better at this than you, and they're better at this than just about everybody else.
Everybody. That's why when it comes to They know better. Like there's guys in the minor league system like Josue De Paula that is an outfielder. That's a position of need. That he's kind of not blocked, so he could very well make his way up there. So I wouldn't move him specifically for a reliever who's not going to do much. If you're going to move that guy, you need to get something very, very good in between. Now, maybe it's Stephen Kwan, because then he's going to play in the outfield.
He's an all-star.
And you could possibly get Clase as well. But otherwise, there's certain guys in the minor league system that I wouldn't move off of. Like it was Seager and Bellinger and those guys, Smith. You don't want to move off of them.
And they were right about those guys. Like the guys they've kept, they have been right way more often than they've been wrong. But they need a left fielder. They need a couple of bullpen arms, and I think they're going to go get them. And I think it'll be more of a, okay, cool. Yep. Let's see what happens next.
Bondo.
Like Kwan would be, wow.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
That would be great. Yeah. I'd be very, very excited if you get a combination of Kwan and Clase somehow, that is a massive, massive move.
I'd sign up for that right now.
Yep. And First Pitch is always brought to you by Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, nothing else. And then this is the last one for the week, guys.
Is it really?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my gosh.
Cheers.
We'll be back
Sunshine
on Monday.
Squeeze.
Salud.
I like that.
Salud.
Oh, I have Sunshine Squeeze. Are we all on Sunshine
Yeah, it's
Squeeze?
lemon.
Squeeze.
Lemon flavor.
Lemon. I like Sunshine Squeeze better than lemon.
Let's call it
It's
Sunshine
much
Squeeze.
better.
Good
It's
name
much
for a
Just
band.
like Superman, you get your powers from the yellow sun.
Indeed.
Just like this Arrowhead.
the orange sun, yellow sun of Krypton, or I'm not really a comic book guy.
Yeah.
Coming up next is Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
There we go. Hey, keep it going. All right, keep the music going. Back when I played ball, leg cramps were no joke. Thank you. Fourth quarter overtime practice, even watching film at home with the old VHS tapes. Boom! Out of nowhere, cramps. Hate it. Sucks. Everything would lock up. I'd have to get up and walk it off. Really stunk back in the day. That's why I am telling you about my new best friend, Highlands Leg Cramps. I'm telling you, if I had them back then, I wouldn't have to worry about the stuff I'm talking about. Fast forward to right now, I'm retired, but cramps can still be an issue. They still sneak up on me. During morning walks, playing with my daughter, even doing the show with Trav, every now and then I start to have that feeling like here comes a cramp. But now I have something that really works and works for me. Highlands Leg Cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under my tongue. They do not upset my stomach, even when I don't eat during the day. No water needed, no waiting around. Look, leg cramps don't care if you're a pro athlete, a weekend warrior, or just yelling at the TV from the couch. We all get them. So don't wait around like I did. Get ahead of the problem. Grab some Highlands Leg Cramps right now, available at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS. You will thank me later.
Discover Big League Hydration with Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, delivering refreshment all season long. Sourced from carefully selected springs right here in the West, Arrowhead is crisp, refreshing, and complete with naturally occurring minerals. Arrowhead Mountain Spring Water, the official water of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Dealing with slow drains, dips in water pressure? Trust the experts at NextGen, the official AC heating, plumbing, and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. Their expert technicians fix even the toughest of jobs. Get your stubborn drains working again with expert drain clearing for just $88. Plus, enjoy peace of mind with their 30-day guarantee. Call NextGen now at 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenaironplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, 30-day guarantee and $88 drain clearing requires accessible clean-out and camera inspection.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step Walk-in Tubs. Safety never felt so good.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
All right, brah, I need your help. I do. You got to talk me through this whole thing. And it always comes in threes. First, it was Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo. Then Ozzy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Hulk hit me hard. It really did. That's pretty much my entire freaking childhood. I've got some good moments tied up in that guy. Yeah. I really do. Some of the most fun times, some of the best friends ever made were around that time, talking about wrestling, talking about the WWF, talking about him. All that stuff. It's so weird because he's gone and you want to feel bad, but you almost can't. Because everywhere you go, people remind you of the worst of him.
Yeah.
And you can't get around it. It's all valid. It is all freaking valid. I don't know where to go. I want to say something. The Rock put out a tribute tweet today, and it's 50-50. It's
the tweet itself or the
tweet.
Response to the tweet?
The response to the tweet. It's the greatest thing I ever read, and you left out some of the worst parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just I'm working through this. It's hard. Everybody who knew me growing up, like my high school teammates, elementary school, even going up to UW, my nickname with the Rams used to be Mini Hulk because I used to talk about him so much.
Yeah.
One of my first starts ever. It was my first start for the Rams. Started the game versus the Giants. We beat them here, and then I ran over to catch a Hogan match, and I met him in the little hallway.
Okay.
It was like the greatest moment of my life.
Sure.
Yeah, big deal. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
So now I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't think that this is an uncommon occurrence where somebody that you are incredibly fond of, idolize as a kid, or as a young adult, and then the more you learn or the person does things that you as an adult see through adult eyes, you're like, yeah, I don't like that at all.
Inexcusable, can't come back from stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I can't get with this, but it doesn't erase the way you felt about him when you were a kid or a younger person. It's very conflicting. It's ambivalence. It's all of these things of, I don't know how to reconcile it. And when it's somebody that's as famous as he was, that meant as much as I get where you're coming from.
The most famous person on the planet. It was him and Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
they were gods to us. It was crazy. It's I told you I got a closet full of pictures I can't show.
Yeah,
because of like these people are no longer together. You know.
Yeah.
I can't listen to Michael Jackson music.
It's the whole art versus the artist thing, right? Like,
right.
Can you listen to a Michael Jackson song and enjoy the music, or does it bring you to a place that makes you uncomfortable?
Or try to talk about Lethal Weapon or any Mel Gibson movie.
Yeah.
Same thing. You can't play R. Kelly music. Yeah. Same thing. You know what I mean? God, I got some great memories tied up in that song, in that match, in this movie.
Yeah.
Can't talk about it.
Yeah.
Can't even go back and watch Theo Huxtable. Because it's not on TV.
And it wasn't even him.
It's not even his fault.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go with this. Is this a new occurrence?
I don't think so.
I
think what's new is that we're a little more aware of the conflict
or the canceling thing,
or we're more like people have always been more than one thing. Right? That nobody is this. We're this and that in various proportions and ratios. And you hope that there's more good than bad, but we've all got both.
Right.
And it's just now we've decided that there are some things that, no, I just can't.
Yeah.
And to separate the things become more difficult, but I don't think that's necessarily all that new.
Okay, so I've had friends like Hogan, a lot, like great one, Richie Incognito.
Yeah.
He's nuts. He's a great dude, and he's had some really bad moments. So do I say that's him?
It's both.
Or it's just a really bad moment?
It's both. It's neither of those. It's both. It's you can like a guy that has bad moments.
Yes.
That's okay. But that doesn't make the moment not bad.
And I get heat. You like him? Do you know what he said? Yeah, I know what he said.
Yeah.
That's not
I don't like what he said, but I like that. I like him.
It's weird. It's weird. So, I mean,
look, if we're going to judge, and I'm not talking about anybody specifically. Let me be very clear. I'm not talking about anybody specifically. And there are certain things that are like, no, I'm out. Like I can't deal with that.
Right.
I am out on that. But if we're going to just say everybody gets judged by their worst moment, There's nobody left. There's nobody left.
There's no
to
one
like.
left. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
have
saying.
no one left.
Yeah, there's no one left to like.
You're erasing all my people. I have almost no one left. Like, it's crazy. It's nuts. It's insane. Ozzy Osbourne was not allowed in my house. But that was a whole different thing. I was a kid,
your mom
and the imagery and all that stuff. It's not coming in. I got it. So when I left the house, when I'm driving up to Seattle, when I left Mom's house,
you picked up some Ozzy
I
stuff.
was rocking that. Yes, yeah, I'm free. Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I know.
It's a lot.
I'm processing. It's weird. Thank God it's football season.
Yeah,
because if it's not, I might tackle Greg or something. I almost did.
Look, as long as it's Greg, I don't care. You can go do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that.
This is why I'm a bad guy.
Yes.
Because I just operate under the look. If you go do whatever you want over there, just leave me out of it.
Right.
Knock yourself out.
Can I give you one funny thing though? You've seen the match. Everybody has. It's the biggest match in the world. When Hulk and Andre were standing there together.
I know of it because I watched the Andre doc.
At WrestleMania. It was the biggest thing. They built it up. It was the immovable object, Andre versus the irresistible force. They sold the hell out of it. I mean, they really packed the house.
Your point is a really good one because I have never watched, nor do I have any interest in wrestling.
Yes.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
They had press conferences.
You know, I know
People
exactly what you're talking
about. People bought it. So the funny thing is, and it was a great match. It's short. So if you're a wrestling fan, some people don't like it because they said the match wasn't great. Andre was old and tired.
Yeah.
It was different. But it was great just to see them in the ring. But, they did that before. Like when he slammed Andre, they made it seem like that was the first time he'd slammed Andre. He'd slammed Andre like 100 times in the 80s.
Got to tell the story, man. We got to sell some pay-per-views. We got to get this thing going on. Look, every movie that's ever been made has been made. We're
Twice over.
We're just doing it different this time. Hey, you know what? They don't look like they're going to fall in love, and guess what? They did.
Right.
Wow.
Now let's make him or her and change it.
Yeah,
yes, there we go.
We'll put him in Chicago this time instead of New York.
Crazy.
It is time for the return of Rams football, like DeMarco just said, on ESPN LA starting today. Tune in at 3 o'clock with Sedano and Cap for Rams training camp. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as we get ready, and all of our training camp stuff is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. So it's today, I believe, that Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore, is it Happy Gilmore 2? Is that what we're calling it?
Yes.
Okay, it's on Netflix. It's available. You can see it.
Too good for your home.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it. How
can you not?
Exactly.
How can you not watch Happy Gilmore 2? Thank you.
I am, and I'm excited to see it. I think we're going to draft Happy Gilmore movies. We're going to draft Adam Sandler movies coming up next. We're also going to talk about my friends at Rotolo. Speaking of Rotolo Chevrolet, Oral Hersheiser is going to join us at 11 o'clock this morning, so we'll talk a little Dodger baseball with him. But, of course, I thought about Oral because I'm thinking about Rotolo Chevrolet. And Rotolo and Oral have had a long-running partnership, and I have had a long-running partnership with Rotolo as well. And I love telling you guys about it because I just feel awesome telling you guys about it. I know if you go to Rotolo Chevrolet that you're going to have an experience that's going to be exactly what you were hoping for. You're going to find the car, truck, Silverado especially, at the price we're looking for, and they're going to treat you exactly the way you want. So whether it is the finance department, whether it's sales, like all of these guys, they're just on it, and you feel good. You never feel like, man, I don't even know what that means. Am I sure I'm getting a good deal? Never at Rotolo Chevrolet. Courteous, transparent, upfront. Mike Capozio insists on it. So if you're thinking about a Chevy, Rotolo is the place to go. It's right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit, right there. Easy to get to, easy to find. If Fontana's a little bit out of your neck of the woods, that's fine too. Go online, rotolochevy.com, ROTOLO, rotolochevy.com. And whether you go in Fontana or you go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you to Rotolo Chevrolet.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tonight. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible, overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
Career changers, including veterans and active duty service members. Your transition starts here. Go from GI to IT in a matter of months. Become a certified cyber warrior with training at My Computer Career. Cybersecurity specialists are in high demand, offering IT pros great opportunities and a rewarding lifestyle while protecting our people, liberty, and treasured institutions from cyber threats. Deploy your career in IT today. Learn more at mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. SkillBridge and other VA benefits are available to those who qualify.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
It's a snake trap.
You unlock this door. Might unlock this door. It's Friday. It's
And unleash Adam Sandler movies.
It's Friday. It's 9:45. It's time for a snake draft in honor of Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix today. We're going to draft Adam Sandler movies. The Sandman. Shadow May. The order is Emily, Jorge, Travis, DeMarco. 3 each, 12 total. Because I'll look on the graphic. Right, Parker? All right. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to go with what I think is Sandler's best performance. It's a movie that I love. I have on DVD. I watch often. It's really thrilling. Uncut Gems is my first choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jorge.
I'm going to go with, man, this one's really good too. I'm going to go with Hustle.
Oh, love it.
Hustle. That's up there,
When
man.
he is talking trash when the dude is shooting the basketball, it is so funny. So funny. Oh, my God. You've never seen it?
No, I've seen it.
That
It's good, and I'm an Adam Sandler fan. Those were both very, very good picks. I'm just thrilled that I get to pick what I want to pick first.
What are you going to pick?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, okay, great. Yes. Okay, good.
I won Happy Gilmore. It is golf, which I love.
Yes.
It's Adam Sandler in an iconic role. It's got the Bob Barker fight scene. It's got Shooter McGavin.
Yes.
It's got I eat pieces of blank like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of blank. Like, it's got all the one-liners. It's just got Vern Lundquist in it, which is amazing. Happy Gilmore for sure. I'm loving it.
So I'm doing this like draft day. That was my 1B, just in case. Okay, so I'm glad I got my first pick. This is the movie that I love the most. It's The Waterboy.
It's great.
It's
a great pick.
The Waterboy. Football is the devil. That's high quality H2O.
You can do it.
Did you?
I love that.
The Dan Patrick part when they're like talking about his game. You know he had like 20 sacks in a game?
Yeah.
And he said it with a straight face?
Yeah.
The Waterboy with 20 sacks. Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
And
Waterboy.
don't never forget Arthur Fonzarelli.
Yes.
As
Oh, my God,
coach.
with the playbook.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, my. And Jerry Reed being the bad guy.
That's a great choice.
I love it. Yes, The Waterboy.
Yeah, you get another one.
Oh, I do. Okay. Then I'll go second. Uncut is gone. Hustle's gone. Then I'll go The Wedding Singer. See, that hurts, right? That's number 2. I'll go The Wedding Singer. That is my second favorite or my second choice. Equally as funny. Is that where we discovered the Dan Band?
The Dan Band is... Yeah.
Is that from there?
My first exposure to the Dan Band was in Wedding Crashers.
Okay.
But yeah.
Maybe I'm conflating. But when he said take off the Van Halen T-shirt before you break up the band, Hilarious. Yes.
Sir, don't make me strangle you with my microphone cord.
The Wedding Singer. Yes.
Your name's going to be Julia Gulia. There are so many things in that.
Yes.
Plus,
The Wedding Singer. Okay. There.
Oh, DeMarco. I really wanted
Draft
the
day,
Wedding
baby.
Singer.
Come on.
I know. No, you did a good job. You're doing okay. So I got a couple of different things here, and I'm going to have to go early Sandler again, just because early Sandler's kind of the sweet spot for me. Billy Madison.
I knew it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll take Billy Madison.
Okay.
And that's what
The namesake of his production company.
Yeah. Happy Madison, right?
Yes.
That
Terrific.
Billy Madison is, at least in my, and I don't know like the film, the chronology of this, but in my, that was the one that made you first go, the dude from Saturday Night Live has a movie? Like, that was the first one that jumped out at me, and it was great, and him going back to school and the whole thing. So I'll take Billy Madison.
It was one of his first movies.
Yeah.
And also, I think the first movie he starred in, like the star of,
Yeah.
he was like a supporting character in like Coneheads, things like that.
Yeah.
All right, Jorge, your second pick.
Man, I'm looking at the list. I think I'm gonna go with another football movie, The Longest Yard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Travis is in that movie. Did you
That's
know that,
right.
DeMarco?
Yes, I do. Yeah, he told me that. Yeah.
My name is. I'm
Oh,
not,
yeah.
but my name gets said
So
out
yeah,
loud.
I'm gonna go with The Longest Yard. That's my second.
Not
pick.
my favorite. Because I like the first one. They didn't do it justice. But it's funny. Okay, nice try.
Terry Crews, come on, bringing in those cheeseburgers.
Come on.
Well,
Come on.
I'm stoked that I get all three movies that I wanted to come out. Like, I had Hostel on my list, but I was like not married to it. But I'm gonna do 50 First Dates. Absolutely love that movie. I love him and Drew Barrymore. I love his like sweet side. That movie is like one of my favorite rom-coms of all time. So 50 First Dates is my second pick. And then my third pick is a movie that is like very sweet in some ways, but it was also a movie I like watched a bunch as a kid. And there's kind of like an internet surge behind this movie where this one guy collects every single version of this movie that's ever existed, and his entire house is filled with DVDs of this movie. So I'm gonna go Click.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Bed,
have
Bath &
50 First Dates
Beyond.
and Click. Yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond was Beyond.
Doesn't Click remind you of Blockbuster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It was everywhere. Yes. Really does.
So yeah, 50 First Dates and Click round out mine. Jorge, your third pick.
Man, this one, we recently watched this. Well, not recently, but this one got my daughter into Pac-Man. And, you know, at first I was like, oh, this is going to be cheesy. But, you know, the more you watched it, it was just a Adam Sandler movie, funny movie.
Yeah.
It got you through the night. Pixels. Pixels.
Yes.
Jorge, I am absolutely shocked you
Did not
didn't
hate
take this. No, not Pixels. I wonder if it's going to get drafted at all. I'm going to tell you at the end. Travis.
Well, I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name of the movie. So you can either help me or I can Google it on the air. It's your choice. The one with Selma Hayek, right?
Spanglish.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
Go on. Yeah.
Yeah, I want that because I want a Selma Hayek movie on my list. So
Good choice.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
Yeah.
Solid choice.
And the only thing I remember from Spanglish is driving by the movie theater in my hometown and seeing it on the marquee.
Yeah.
You know, did you like Spanglish?
I haven't seen it, no.
You haven't seen it. Okay, I'm curious. Yeah. I liked it for the same reason he liked it.
She's very talented.
Yes. Oscar-winning
I'm
actress.
Oh, I'm a dirtbag.
enormous fan.
Oh,
like
my
I
God.
couldn't impossible to be a bigger fan. Like you just impossible. Yeah.
DeMarco, your last pick.
Okay, so I just saw this. It's a Netflix movie, and it's a kind of a return of somebody that was big for us in the 90s with Adam Sandler, and it kind of fits the genre I really like. Murder Mystery. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston?
Definitely was one of the most streamed movies for several years.
It's good. It's good. It's funny.
Good.
The whole plot is great, and the whole family can watch. It was awesome. I like Murder Mystery.
All right, so Jorge, you didn't take Big Daddy? You bring up that movie all the
That
time. You
movie
drafted
is-
the Sprouse twins over me for Big Daddy, and you don't take Big Daddy?
Well, you know how I like to take Taylor Swift from you, or just drafts.
You
from,
take
draft
Pixels
picks.
over Big Daddy.
It's Grown Ups that Salma Hayek is in,
Oh,
not Spanglish.
Grown Ups.
You want
Okay.
Grown Ups?
Yes, I wanted the Salma Hayek movie.
No, wait.
Yeah.
You said you draft. You can't change draft picks.
No, I said I want the Salma
Salma
Hayek
Hayek
movie. I said I don't know the name of it. And
Spanglish,
she
it's
filled in
Grown-Ups.
Spanglish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Oh,
want
no,
Grown-
Jorge's
Technicality.
Spanglish. I don't,
Yeah.
honestly, my Adam Sandler
Gro-
knowledge is very
Grown Ups
shallow.
Grown Ups. Okay.
because of Salma Hayek.
Nobody picked Little Nicky.
That was
That's
weird.
the was that,
That was
what was
weird
the one
to
he
me.
did with Pacino? Was that Little
that's
Nicky?
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill. Yeah, that
Which
movie.
is like the worst rated movie of all time.
It's really bad.
Did you see
Yeah.
Anger Management?
Yeah, not bad. That's with
not
Nicholson.
bad. I
Yeah.
liked it.
Also,
Yeah,
there's Punch Drunk Love.
That's
I love
good.
that
Okay,
movie. It's just
good.
sad.
I had
Mr.
on it.
Deeds.
What's the one he did with Seth Rogen where they play like comics and it's kind of sad, and is that the one where he's dying? He's been
I
in
don't
so
know.
many different.
Where they're
movies.
doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
I know
and
what
he
you're
kind of
talking about.
hires him.
Yes.
And yeah, it's.
I mean, Sandler's one of the. He probably is the funniest actor that's also very good at dramatic acting. Like,
He is a good
in terms of
dramatic
like his
Funny people.
comedy is
Funny
higher
people.
Funny
than
people,
Yeah,
that's
most
what it
other
is.
people's.
Yeah.
He's got some good movies and some flat duds.
Well, yeah.
Like we were talking about before, nobody is all one thing.
I mean,
right?
but it's wow.
And let's just all give Jorge crap for not taking Big Daddy. And I'm very mad about this. I'm very mad about this.
You know what? I like everybody's list.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
good
say
list.
that very often. I like everybody's
He's very
list.
prolific. You know what else I like? He uses the same people throughout his all his movies. I love that. Yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you see a Sandler, Rob Schneider showing
He's
up.
going to be in
Kevin
there.
James.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kevin James is showing up. Chris Rock and
yeah.
Spade and those guys. They make movies to hang out.
Yes.
That's
exactly
pretty
what
good.
they
If you think that we missed a Sandler movie that should be on the list, either call in 877-710-3776 or tweet at us.
Okay, so here's the question about Happy Gilmore 2, which is premiering today on Netflix. Do you hold it to a higher standard because the first one was so great, or are you going to like it no matter what because it's the same universe that you love because of the first
I'm in the
one?
latter. Same
Yeah.
as Coming to America Part 2.
Okay, see, that-
it's
that-
the
I'm glad you
return
brought-
to the characters.
Yeah,
yes.
and I like the idea of returning to the characters,
Yes.
but I have a very specific memory of those characters
Right.
that the guys from Coming to America were so great that the bar's way up here. To get way up there again is really hard.
True.
And they didn't. It was okay.
It was okay. It doesn't have to be great for me.
Okay, yeah.
Nostalgia. Yeah.
Coming to America is perfect because
Yeah.
it's like I saw it and I went, yeah, that was okay. And then I very quickly just went, I don't ever want to pretend that I saw that again.
Right.
Like it's like, yeah, it's fine.
You'll probably feel the same way about Happy Gilmore too.
I think so too.
And it'll be
but
okay.
It'll be fine.
Let's just see let's check in with Happy. I would love if we checked in on Ferris Bueller. I wouldn't care if the movie's good. I just want to see an updated version of Ferris Bueller. Like, what does he look like now? What is he doing? Like, what is Happy Gilmore doing right now? I want to know this.
Ferris Bueller is in jail for tax evasion.
See, right. I want to see this.
Yeah.
Got a tat on his face.
Yeah. Insider
Leading the prison gang.
insider
Right,
trading.
right.
No, he's in a white collar, one of those
okay.
prison country club things.
Yeah.
Like where they send the guys that steal from Wall
But then
Street.
he knifes someone and they send him to General
Yeah,
Pop.
maybe,
Now look
maybe.
at him. He's running the prison gang now.
Maybe.
Come on.
All right. I want to hear about your event yesterday at Rams camp. You're going to fill me in. That's coming up next.
Yes.
It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710? The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-01291. 001289. 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Ignite your afternoons at Waba Grill's $5 happy hour with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium one beverage drink, like our zesty dragon fruit mango lemonade. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. only at Waba Grill.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason in Ireland today at noon after Travis and DeMarco.
All right, you know what job I'd be really good at, Emily? Peanut vendor. I'd throw them behind my back and throw them, peanuts, who needs peanuts? And I'd be loud.
Yes.
I'm loud to everybody else. I'm obnoxious.
Yes.
I got a good arm. I could whip peanuts at you from...
How are you with stairs?
Great.
A lot of stairs.
Why not?
Okay.
Let's go.
The OGs of LA Sports Talk.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers. Tonight, pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Coming up today at 3 p.m.
Marcus, George Sedano, Scott Kaplan with you here. Thanks for taking the time, buddy. What went into the decision in regards to you joining the Lakers?
For me, it's being able to get back into that mode of, being on a big stage, making an impact, and, helping the team win.
And now, let me ask you this. How much or how instrumental was Luka in recruiting you over here?
Oh, he's big time. The fact that, a player of his caliber, checking in, and trying to see, what he can and how I can get over here to join, him and LeBron and everybody else on this Lakers team to come over here and, help do something, make an impact to do something great. We understand that we play this game to win championships.
Sedano and Cap on 710. The fun way to drive home.
Sedano and Cap.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
All right, a lot of people want to get in on our Sandler movie draft, some of the things that we've forgotten. How about, what's crazy?
What?
Like, I'm just looking at this. Obviously, Happy Gilmore 2 coming out today. You know what year Happy Gilmore came out?
I was in college.
You weren't, but you weren't out for very long.
98?
Or was that Billy Madison?
96.
96 that came out. Okay.
30 years old.
Wow. Wow.
30 years old. You could have had a child. You could have created a child the night it came out, and that guy is 30 years old right now.
You can watch the sequel
right,
together.
Yes.
Right.
What
right.
was Carl Weathers' character's name?
Chubbs.
Do you think he's known more for that or Rocky?
Depends on how old you are.
Really? Okay, that
Depends
shocks
on how
me.
old you are.
I'm like, that's Apollo Creed. No, that's Chubbs.
Look, everything Carl Weathers showed up in after Rocky, he was Apollo Creed.
Right.
But if you're my son's age, he's Chubbs.
He's Chubbs to
Can I
you.
be honest with
Okay.
you? Can I be honest with you that he's Chubbs?
He's Chubbs to you?
To me.
He's not Apollo when you see him. Apollo doesn't come up.
He's Apollo to you and me.
Wow.
But yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's Apollo. He's
Alligator
just plain
bit
Chubbs.
off my damn hand.
And then he breaks his fingers.
It's so good when they're glued back together. Like it's stuff
He
like
waves from the sky.
There are great lines, like dialogue, jokes, but it's the stuff like the fingers glued back together where you can see the glue between the joints.
God.
You know how many
It's
times
just
I watched that
extraordinary.
movie? Like, I would go to Blockbuster, get the VHS tape, bring it down, watch it, rewind it out. We had this little car, like a little Corvette, a red Corvette. You put the
and
Yeah,
VHS,
yeah,
it
yeah.
rewinds it for you, and then you
Yes.
put it back in your VCR. It was cool.
What was it Action Jackson?
Action.
Yeah, that's what it was, right?
One of my favorite movies of all time, please. They should have been a number 2.
I thought for
I even watched the
sure
TV show.
It was going to be like, we're going to get Action Jackson in New York, Action Jackson in Paris. Like, it was going to be a whole thing.
I think it was. They had a TV show called Fortune Dane. It was kind of the same thing.
Was he?
It was one season and it got canceled. Never saw it again.
Okay.
Yeah, but Craig T. Nelson as the bad guy?
Oh.
Come on, dude. With a karate fight at the end?
Give me more Apollo
Yes.
Creed in anything. It's like Apollo Creed is playing Chubbs.
Yes.
Like Carl Weathers ceased to exist after Apollo Creed. It was just
And
it was
Predator.
that good.
Yes.
Listen to Sedano and Cap all week for your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to experience All the wonder of SeaWorld San Diego. Listen for your cue to call, and caller number 7 wins. You've got a chance to take your shot, your whole crew, to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea Jellyfish exhibit, the reimagined journey to Atlantis, and the nonstop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Tune in, Sedano and Cap, for your chance to win. SeaWorld San Diego, open to the world of something amazing. Let's try some of these Sandler calls here. Let's go to Valencia and Sean. Sean, you're on with Travis DeMarco. What's up, Sean?
Hey, guys. So 2 of my favorite Adam Sandler movies you guys did not draft. One is Mr. Deeds.
Okay.
Give me John Turturro. I love John Turturro.
Very sneaky, sir.
Exactly. It's a great movie, in my opinion. And the other one was a little bit more low budget. But when I was in college, me and my buddy used to just get stoned and watch this movie over and over and over, and it was Little Nicky.
Okay.
You liked it?
I loved it. It had some classic lines. Popeye's chicken is the you-know-what. It had some great lines in there.
Maybe that was the thing, yes.
Thank you for the call, Sean.
He might have done more for weed sales than anybody in this country.
I was just going to ask.
Might be right.
And let's kind of go.
I mean, Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen, too.
Yes.
And so let me take a poll of the room here.
Don't ask.
No. Hold on. If somebody says that's a great movie to get stoned to, is that a compliment or is that an insult?
That's a serious compliment.
I think so too.
It's a compliment.
But
yes.
but could you take it as I can only tolerate that movie if I'm altered?
Maybe.
Like if I had to watch this sober, this isn't funny. If I had to,
it's funny, but if you go in stoned, it's even funnier.
I think it can be both. I think there are movies that is fun to watch stoned that are good movies. So like say like Interstellar or like 2001: A Space Odyssey. There's like out there movies like that are good movies, but also enhanced by getting stoned.
Yeah.
But like if someone said, you know what, watch Jack and Jill, but like smoke a little weed before, that's still a compliment. I don't know.
But there are. Put it to you this way: Wayne's World is funny. Wayne's World stoned is much funnier.
It's funnier, yes.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it's like I don't know if that's complimentary or not. What do you think, Jorge?
That movie Tropic Thunder.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yes.
I don't find it funny, but my homies that smoke, they're like, dude, you gotta watch it.
It's hilarious, bro.
You'll see it differently.
Never.
I got the TiVo.
Let's try another one here. Let's go to Marlene in Visalia. Marlene, what's up?
Good morning, guys. Okay, so my favorite is that you didn't do was Just Go With It, So Damn Funny, and The Cobbler.
Really?
I don't.
That's
I'm not,
two.
not
I
familiar
never
with
saw
the
the cobbler. He's like a shoemaker. I never saw that one. And Just Go With It was with who?
Aniston.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's like the first Aniston Sandler joint
Yeah.
in 2011, and they were like married and then going on a vacation together after their divorce. I think is what the
I have seen that. I didn't know that's
Look, if somebody had taken my Salma Hayek movie, I was going to take the Jennifer Aniston movie.
Oh no, they're being pretending to be married.
Right. They're friends,
Yeah.
and they pretend that they're a couple so
Nicole
they can go
Kidman. Yeah, okay.
And then
There
they
we
fall
go.
in love, and spoiler.
Of course, yes.
We've seen that movie before, too. It's good. It's got Jennifer Aniston. How could it not be good? Let's try La Habra. And Steve, you're up next.
Hey, shame on you guys for not picking Little Nicky. I mean, come on. Harvey Keitel, Rodney Dangerfield, Quentin Tarantino. It was a great movie.
All right.
And,
It
by
deserves
the way,
a rewatch.
DeMarco's list.
Yeah.
DeMarco's list won. But when Adam Sandler tries to be like a serious actor, it's like Ben Stiller tried to be a serious actor. They're not serious actors. They're slapstick, comedy actors with just stupid comedy, which your wife hates to watch, and you just watch with your kids.
Okay.
My wife hated the fact that I would watch instead of with our daughters instead of Grease or Xanadu, we'd watch
Xanadu.
Adam Sandler movies, and it was the best.
Did you see Uncut Gems?
Yes, I did. He's not a good serious actor.
I thought he was.
You're disqualified.
I thought he was
That's
good.
out there.
I thought he was really good.
Not
blocked. But I thought he was good. But I
Thank
see
you.
where he's coming from. It's hard to take some funny guys serious sometimes.
It is.
Yes.
And Steve, thank you for the phone call. Steve's a loyal 710 listener,
Yeah.
so I love
Not
Steve.
anymore.
But here's the deal. I think he's wrong. Adam Sandler's a good actor. What he said about Ben Stiller, I think is mostly right.
Fair.
That Ben
When he's
Stiller,
being serious, I'm like,
I have a hard time
right.
seeing Ben Stiller in a dramatic role and not wait for the funny. Like, come on, man, you're funny.
Yeah.
You're a great, but with Adam Sandler, if it's a dramatic role, I'm 100% okay.
He can emote.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he's a really good actor.
Jim Carrey?
I was gonna say that's the only other
He
person
can flip.
that I'm like.
He can flip to serious. He can make you cry and laugh. Yes.
Tom Hanks can do comedies
Yes,
and drama.
and
Like
drama.
There are people
Right.
that can do both, and I think that because Sandler's comedies are so juvenile many times,
Little Nicky.
and goofy and you know they could be sophomoric,
Right.
So it's like, but he's not sophomoric.
Yeah.
But some of his comedies are, but
And his
I
music's
disagree with
good. I like him when he has the guitar and he does those songs.
So
he cracks me up.
I guess if you are a fan of the history of Saturday Night Live and you kind of know like how it works and how you get on the air and how you know the competition among the cast members and the writers and all those things and what gets on and what doesn't, they all looked at Sandler in awe because he was like 19 or 20 when he was on SNL, and he'd just come in and go, I wrote a song today, and it would be one of those, everybody's like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
You did that today?
He's in his element, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just that he was operating on a totally different level.
The genuine article. This is what he was born to do. Yeah, he's not acting.
The thing I take most from Sandler that I use in my everyday life is his wardrobe.
Oh.
all I want to do is dress like Adam Sandler. I want to wear big T-shirts and big shorts and walk around L.A. and not get stuff for it.
He's also supposedly a really decent dude.
And he shows up and plays pickup basketball.
Yeah.
I'm dying one day that he
would be-
pulls up.
that
Oh,
would
my
be
God.
amazing.
I would foul the hell out
That
of him.
would
I mean,
Yeah.
Slee talked about playing with him one
Yes,
time.
oh,
But
that's
kind
right.
of sidestepped it. I'm like, dude, you played with Adam Sandler.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
that was Al. That was-
Because if
Hey,
you
did I
talk
tell you
about
I
it, he'll
played
never
with
show up
Sandler?
again.
Yeah.
Right.
No, tell me more. So how did it go yesterday?
Which part? The practice or the
Both.
chalk talk? Both were great. Both was fun. Chris was awesome. Les played along. It was fun. He asked some really, good questions. Les gave some great answers. I keep saying this. The vibe is real around
What was
this
the best
football
answer?
team. When he asked, Chris asked about Jared Goff popping off on the Netflix special and not mentioning the LA Rams. And
By
he's-
name.
By name.
Yeah.
He said, my former team. So he asked that of Les. And Les answered the question. He said, I thought it was kind of cool. It's fun to be jabbed by your friends, your the guys who you work with. So it's like what do you call it? When you're being challenged, you much rather be mentioned than not. So I thought that was pretty cool. All that stuff. And then we talked about he is the winningest GM in Rams history. Did you know that? Les Need.
No,
He's
I
got
didn't
more
know
Ram-
that, but
right.
that doesn't look. This is Sean McVay's 9th season, so we've got 8 seasons of data on Sean McVay.
Yes,
7 of them have been really good.
Yes, that's the shocking thing.
The percent and Les obviously has been here for the entire McVay era.
Yes.
So the winning percentage is going to be pretty high, just because the last 7 of the last 8 years have been somewhere between pretty good to extraordinary.
Yes, this team's been around for a while.
Yeah.
This run has been great for us, but it's very short. It is.
Is 8 years short?
It's pretty short when you consider the entire history. An 8-year-old or a 75-year-old.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but for to say, hey, we're going to be in the mix 8 years in a row, that doesn't happen very often.
but just in totality,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
very long. That's what I'm saying. So this run here has denoted the best GM ever. That's what I'm saying. This is crazy how that works out. He didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's funny. So just listening to him talk about that. And then we went out to the field. And I will do anything or pay any amount of money to watch Jared Verse practice. Just like I felt watching Aaron Donald.
Really?
Yeah, because it's super freaking intense. It really is. It's like watching a bomb be assembled. Remember
Who
those
has
old
to deal with him in practice?
anyone playing tackle.
Okay.
Anyone playing tackle.
So he's giving it to Havenstein, to McClendon, to Jackson, to all of these
now
guys?
you're not giving it to Havenstein.
Okay.
You respect the veteran.
Okay.
And I think that's because you respect the veteran. If he
Okay.
were out there, and I think he would take it to him too. So
Yeah.
this is the embryo stage of a pretty gosh darn good career with Jared Verse. And I think he's taking people with him. I did talk to Alaric Jackson.
How's he feeling?
He's feeling good. So that's exactly what I asked him. I said,
Yeah.
how do you feel? And he said, I feel good. What happened to you? And he told me about the blood clots
yeah.
and all this stuff. I said, well, what does that feel like? I have a pain in my calf. That's how he knew. My calf hurts. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. So I guess he's on medication. He feels good. He's been working. It seems like he's trending towards being out there sooner than later.
Great.
And I thought that was awesome. So when he walked out, I said, all this stuff, I'm watching Devontae, I'm watching Puka, I'm watching all this. I'm watching Kyron do his thing, compete with the running backs, all this stuff. And then here comes Jackson out of the locker room. And I'm like, here's the key to the whole thing right here. If this guy's not right, it doesn't matter about what's behind me on the field. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you can't protect the quarterback's blind side, who cares what else you have on the football field?
Kind of, yeah.
It derails everything.
Yeah.
So I thought he was the key to the whole thing. He said he feels good. He feels strong. He's dying to get back. So whenever he gets out there and you complete the puzzle, man, I can't wait to get started on this football season.
The vibes are high.
Yeah,
they're really high, and I know I'm repeating myself here a little bit, but it's just one of those it's when everything's good. It's almost like a movie. Everything's great until the end of Act 1,
right?
And then it's like, okay, we got to set up Act 2.
You may
Something
have to
bad
trust
needs to happen.
That's the weird thing. Stafford wasn't out there. That was weird. But it is cool to see Garoppolo run the offense and not miss a beat. That was just practice.
When does Matthew Stafford not being out there become something other than just, hey, look, he's an older player. He's got a little bit of a thing in his back. It's no big deal to, hey, we haven't seen very much of him.
Preseason game number 1. Like if he's being held out or
well, he's not going to play in preseason game number 1.
He's not going to play, but he should be ready to play. If this were any other decade, like you got to get ready to go with your guys. Like you're on the same pace with them, and then we'll pull you back.
2 weeks away,
right?
Yeah,
I hope it's just a little bit of nothing, and it's just a rest thing. But if you get to preseason game number 1 and you're still dealing with this, that's a problem.
He's in his late 30s. He's played a lot of football. He's taken some abuse.
Yes.
Like that his back hurts is not a huge surprise.
Well, you know what? He hasn't been sacked a lot.
Not here.
Yeah, not here.
Yeah.
And he was pretty well taken care of last year. Yeah. So I think this is just, you don't really need a lot of camp.
I get, no, I understand. I'm just saying that he got beat up in Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just, maybe when you're 25, you can get beat up and pop right back out. That doesn't mean that fast forward 10 years, the shots you took at 25 don't start showing up then.
Right.
You've had an entire off season to get right, and so it's not great to kind of stumble out of the start.
What's weird is with backs, and I have my hand in it. I've had a back surgery. I have what I would describe as a bad back. It just occasionally you just wake up one day and it hurts.
Yeah, for no reason.
For no reason.
Yes.
It's like I got up and yeah, man, I'm in
your
a bad
eyes.
way.
Yes.
And that's life with a bad back.
I mean, look, the guy, they said this, McVay said this. He throws it like a pitcher. So he has the same issues pitchers have.
Yeah.
So if his arm's tired, his back is sore. If you don't want him throwing, his back is sore.
Yeah.
Just take the freaking day off.
I get that.
Yes.
All right, so Big Ten Media Day yesterday, and Lincoln Riley is talking as he's supposed to at Media Day, but I got a question for you on what we would like to hear him say. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tonight. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's clean energy without the crash. No synthetic junk, just a smooth boost to keep you focused and locked in. Whether you're teeing off early, powering through the workday, or just need that extra push, Pro Baller delivers. Grab the limited edition Lakers can, available now at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
At Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we have the dependable vehicle you need for all your summer adventures. Like the new 2025 Subaru Outback with just 1.9% financing for 72 months. Or a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek with just 2.9% financing for 72 months. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com or come into Ocean Subaru on Euclid Street in Fullerton. Every great summer starts at Ocean Subaru.
It's on here at Ocean Subaru. Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Hey, that's the spirit. Right now, we're celebrating free with a free STP oil filter when you buy 5 quarts of oil and free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 rotors. Like always, free battery testing, charging, and recycling at every store. Celebrate free at AutoZone, now through July 28th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Progressive knows when you're on your boat, you're already on vacation. And Vacation You forgets all your worries. Vacation You doesn't even keep track of time and knows that time is a meaningless construct designed to control us, man. But Regular You knows you don't want to be too far out in the water after the sun goes down because Vacation You doesn't know how to navigate in the dark yet. Vacation You and Regular You really need to get on the same page. So bundle your boat with your home or auto policy and earn an automatic discount from Progressive. And spend the savings on the both of you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Now weekdays 9 a.m. to noon on LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
What do you got going this weekend?
Going to practice Saturday.
Okay.
You know what, man? Are you ready for this? Are you ready?
For what?
Okay. I may play golf with Mario.
Breaking news.
I may actually go out and play golf.
I love this.
So he's got a tee time. I said yes.
Okay.
And
do you have clubs?
I do, but
Okay.
they're like old pings.
That's okay.
I mean, they're like, remember the club you brought out when they said, how old is that thing?
Yeah.
Bro, that was my golf nightmare right there. All my clubs are from like.
Let me ask you this: did I look embarrassed?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But you can hit them.
But it doesn't matter. I like it. It works for me.
I got some old heavy duty pings.
Are they ping I2s? Do you know?
I have no ping zings.
They're ping zings. Excellent.
What year is that? 96, 97?
A little bit after that, but kind of somewhere in there.
I was so proud of those pings.
Ping zings were the. You know what?
They were the top of the charts.
That little flare on the toe.
There you go.
Yeah,
See, I may actually go out and play golf. I'm ready for golf now. I need to get out of my house.
Okay.
Yes, I need to get away from these people.
I like that.
Yes.
Are you going to enjoy yourself on the golf course?
I think so. Golfing with you and with Avery.
Duncan Avery.
Duncan
and
Avery.
Noah Avery.
It took all the anxiety away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a good time and play golf.
I'm going to be a little immodest for a second. Is that okay?
Yes.
I'm a good person to play golf with.
Okay. I can see that.
I'm an easy hang. I will take it as seriously as you want to take it. If you don't want to take it seriously at all, great. You want to play fast? Great. You want to have a few beers? Great. You don't want to do any of that stuff? Also great.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I can't tell you this enough. I don't care how you play as long as you move.
You're right.
That's it.
I can do that.
You shoot 400, just shoot it in 4 hours.
Keep going. Okay.
You can
I
shoot
do that.
68, just shoot it in 4 hours. I don't care.
The last time I actually played golf was the ESPN golf tournament about 5 years ago. It was with the Chick-fil-A guys.
Okay.
And they were dead ass serious about golf. And I'm like, this is not my environment.
There you go. That's the perfect way.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Yes.
That's not for you.
Right.
The serious golf. By the way, not really my jam either. I'd rather go have a few beers with my buddies, with you. Yeah.
I'm like, who put me in the group with the pros?
I like that you're going to play this weekend.
Yes.
I don't
know yet.
I really want you to come in here on Monday and say, Trav, that was awesome. I'm going to do it again. That's what I'm hoping for.
Andrew Whitworth asked me, how's my game?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't.
He takes it pretty seriously,
I said,
right?
I haven't played. And he goes, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Do you know where you live? And I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
So I may go out on Sunday.
He and I have both been not at the same time. We were both guests on the No Laying Up podcast. Not the main one, but they have like an auxiliary one where they talk. I forget the name of it. But we were both on it, and I heard the one that he was on, and he takes his golf seriously. He's pretty good, I think.
See, with him, because he's walking the earth, he's like the zero excuse guy. You have no excuse for being fat. Look at him. Okay. You have no excuse for not having workout equipment in your house. Look at him. You have no excuse for not being able to play golf at a credible level. Look at him. So he got me. Now, next thing you know, I'm going to grow a beard because of him. Watch. Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. So Lincoln Riley, Big Ten Media Day yesterday was, doing what you do at Media Day and talking and this, that. And one of the things that came out was him talking about the Notre Dame the series that they play. They've played every year for forever. Basically.
Rivalry, right?
Of course.
Okay.
It's one of the great historic rivalries in college football.
Yes.
And he mentioned, was it last year, or 2 years ago?
I think it was last year.
Okay, last year. And by the way, at first everyone, but then when you listen to what he said, he actually had, I think, a pretty good point, which is if we're trying to win national championships here,
This again.
And
Okay.
we're playing in a conference that's rigorous.
Yes.
Why would one of my non-conference games be the one that could ultimately keep me out of this?
Because you're SC. If you don't want to play Notre Dame, don't take the job.
That's my opinion too.
Okay.
But on the merits of it, it makes sense. Like if I got to win 10 games to get in,
true,
and I have to play these 10, the other 2, I'm not scheduling anybody that can beat me. Because I don't get any credit for doing it, really. I only get dinged if I lose. So, anyway, that being the point, here's what he said about that matchup moving forward.
The rivalry, all these rivalries mean a great deal to me. They mean a great deal to anybody that cares about college football. Yes, I mean, that's, do I want to play the game? Hell yeah, I want to play the game. Absolutely. It's one of the reasons I came here, all right? But also, my allegiance and my loyalty is not to Notre Dame, and it's not to anybody else. I'm the head football coach at USC, and I'm going to back USC, and I'm going to do everything possible that I can in my power to make USC as good as it can, and not going to let anything stand in between that. So I'm very hopeful we can get to a point where it makes sense.
What do you make of that?
Yeah, I don't disagree with what he had to say. I'm glad he said this is why I took the job, because I want to beat Notre Dame. You don't take the Notre Dame job if you don't want to beat USC. That makes sense, right?
It does.
Yeah, I mean, it makes total sense. But when he says I'm going to back USC, he wants the best for the program, which means he wants to win a national championship the easiest way possible.
That doesn't necessarily run through a matchup every year with Notre Dame.
I think it does because of where you are. It's not supposed to be easy, and yes, you got to go through more than other schools to get to where you want to be.
Well, I think what you said right there is where it gets a matter of opinion, and I don't know if there's a right one or a wrong. I'm not asking it to be easy, but if you have a path why do I have to walk a tougher path than you? Like, we should have to walk the same path if we're going to go compete for this thing. And I'm making it much more difficult by scheduling a non-conference game with a team like Notre Dame, and Alabama is scheduling, Savannah State.
I would knock them for that. Yeah. I was thinking more of the.
But the point is, they don't get knocked for it, and so
because they're so damn dominant.
I understand, but my point is, if I got to take 10 classes and you have to take 7. That's not fair.
I mean, I played college football, but I was not in the Ivy League. It's a different deal. I mean, Cal was more rigorous than UW.
I understand.
It is what it is. I couldn't get into Stanford. I'm
using it as an analogy.
I know. But what I'm saying is I would not dock Alabama for playing 2 cupcakes when they have the best roster in the country and they're dominant. I get it. But if you're at SC, you have to accept the fact that you're going to play these other big schools plus your schedule.
Yeah.
It should be tough to get in. But I'll say this. I think I was pointing towards the selection committee.
Yeah.
So if SC loses a nail-biter to Notre Dame and then runs the table and they get docked for that loss, you're wrong. If you let a undefeated Indiana or whoever from the outside in go in without playing anyone.
If that were the results, I'm with you.
You're wrong. Right.
I'm with you. But again, I think when we talk about this stuff, a lot of times we're talking about it from a perspective that doesn't exist anymore. Like, the goal is not to beat Notre Dame anymore. The goal is to get into the college football playoff. The way I get into and the goal is not to have this tradition or that tradition. That is ancient history, the way it's set up right now.
Right.
And if I can get in and I can do it if I can find a more manageable path through this maze,
that sounds like a coward's way out. It really does. Because, I mean, it's tradition, it's rivalry. There's coaches that have been here in this job before you, and they all had to go through Notre Dame. They all did. This is part of it. That's like me not wanting to play Washington State or UCLA not wanting to play USC because they're better. Who cares? That's part of the job, part of the school, part of the Lord. We got to hold on to something in college football. We really do. We're going to lose everything if we start losing the rivalries.
It's gone, man.
It's not gone. We can still.
Texas and Texas A&M went years without
we can
playing
still
each
get
other.
the rivalries.
Washington and Washington State, like, that's what I mean. Like, these games are not what they were. We're getting
but they
further
still matter.
and further away. I'm not saying they don't
yeah,
matter.
They still matter, and that's why people love the sport.
That's why they used to love the sport.
That's why they still love the sport.
Me, but the players, the coaches, it's like, I get canned if I don't get to the college. Lincoln Riley is getting sacked if he's not getting into that CFP. Okay? That's the reality of it. If I can get there and I don't have to play them, I'm going to do it. If I
Okay.
can play Savannah State instead of them, I'm going to go do it.
You can win a national championship and lose to Michigan and almost lose your job.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be. Because it's a freaking rivalry. You should respect it. You should.
Yeah.
I mean, if you start not respecting rivalries, then call it what it is.
What is it?
It's a free-for-all. It's
But
not
that's
it's not
exactly
college
what it
football
is.
anymore. Then that's
It's not. I mean, it's so they get paid. They can leave whenever they want. It's gone.
But that to me, you would lose all credibility as a coach, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip who's tough. Let me make it easier so I can get
he's
to the
not-
top
but
of the
again,
mountain faster.
I want to go around the block
That is
again.
boo-boo.
Here. But it's not. I'm going to skip it all. It's we all have to play 8 hard games,
right?
Okay,
In our conference,
right?
Yes.
Why do I have to play a 9th when no one else is doing it?
Because of who you are. Because of who you are, and it's tradition. You can bucket if you want.
Yeah.
You can. You
Yeah.
can be that guy.
Yeah.
You can do what all the other coaches. You can fail to do what the other coaches did not do, which is beat Notre Dame here.
I hear you.
Yeah,
But so
you can be that guy.
because Howard Jones in 1940 decided he wanted to play Notre Dame under totally different rules.
I don't know why it started.
Like under totally different
Yeah.
circumstances in 2025, I have to do it still.
Look, I don't know why these rivalries
Yeah.
started. All I know is I hate you,
Yeah.
and I must beat you. You know why? Because you beat me last year.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want them to play Notre Dame.
Me too. Yeah,
but I understand why he doesn't. It makes perfect sense to me.
Well said.
Yeah.
I understand why he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
And you know
path.
what? He's your coach.
All right, Factor Cap is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's D-Far here. You can play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, Southern California's premier resort casino experience. Don't be stuck in traffic. You can be at the best casino resort in Southern California in less than an hour. Didn't you feel like you were like someplace else when we went to Pechanga to play golf? I feel like it was in a different world. Yeah, Pechanga gives guests all the amenities they expect of a world-class resort. Exceptional entertainment, dining, spa, golf. Let's not forget round-the-clock gaming excitement. I think there is a taco fest coming up soon. Tequila and tacos. See?
Oh, you gotta
eyebrows
take, you
up.
gotta take me.
Am I?
Take me.
That's not
I'll go
how
with
you asked to go, Jorge. We'll talk about that. The immense casino floor, the 1,100 hotel rooms and suites, the spa, the golf course, 20 bars and restaurants, and so much more. If you come with me for tacos and tequila, you have to come to the spa. How about that?
Man.
Fair enough. Okay. Make Pechanga Resort Casino one of the largest resort casinos in the country. Come see why readers of Newsweek and USA Today have voted Pechanga Resort Casino the best casino outside of Vegas. They are the national champion, the champion of the world. So whether your idea of entertainment is lounging poolside or putting a great bet on blackjack, Pechanga Resort Casino is waiting for you right now. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, 888-PECHANGA to book a reservation or for more info.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
The following is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways with the purpose of soliciting sales of vacation ownership. For complete details, please visit FVGradio.com. If you want a 100% complimentary stay at a luxury resort in Cancun, airfare not included, then Family Vacation Getaways is your ticket to paradise. See website for complete details. We're giving away 5 days and 4 nights to the first 50 callers who can name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. An animal that lays eggs and is not a bird. Do you know it? Call now. 800-417-6411. That's 800-417-6411. You're also eligible for an exciting bonus vacation to Orlando, Florida for just $498. And don't worry about anything ruining your plans. We can extend your travel up to 18 months. Name an animal that lays eggs and is not a bird, and you get a complimentary Cancun resort stay and an optional bonus vacation to Orlando for just $498. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-417-6411. 800-417-6411. And give us your answer. The proceeding is not a contest and is a paid advertisement by Family Vacation Getaways. It is not sponsored by this program or its affiliates.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
ESPN LA is hitting the road. Tune in Wednesday, July 30th to Sedano and Cap as we broadcast live from SeaWorld San Diego. We'll explore the incredible world of orcas, sea otters, jellyfish, shark pups, and ocean rescue, including the thrills of Summer Spectacular, packed with epic hydro shows, concerts, fireworks, maybe even a few surprises. Wednesday, July 30th, live from SeaWorld San Diego. SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Here we go. It is Factor Cap time. Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show. Each weekday around 10:30, producer Emily serves up what's going down, and fun and frivolity ensues. Special thanks to the law offices of Joseph S. Normand for making Factor Cap possible.
It's Joseph S. Normand. It's Factor Cap on the Travis and DeMarco Show on 710 ESPN. And if you've been hurt in an accident, let me help you. Call my office at 213-747-2000. That's 213-747-2000.
Let's do it. Factor Cap right now.
Take it away, producer Emily.
Welcome to Factor Cap.
Aha.
Thanks, Joe.
Ni hao.
There we go. All right. I am going on vacation at the end of next week, and I always go to Hilton Head every summer. And if you have never been to Hilton Head, it has a very small airport on the island that you can fly into, but you have to do like 3 different layovers, and small plane lands in small airport, and I just kind of want to avoid as many. I want to have as few layovers as possible. So I'm flying into Savannah, which is the Savannah Hilton Head International Airport. Savannah is in Georgia, but just about a little over an hour from Hilton Head. So you have to either call a cab, which is very busy on a Saturday in the summer because everyone's coming in for the week. And so cabs or Ubers range between $75 to $150.
It's a lot.
So it's a lot, and it's a long ride. So my cousin is a firefighter in Savannah, and every year I call him up a couple weeks before, and I say, "Hey, are you off on this day? Would you mind driving me to Hilton Head / come hang out, drink some beers, spend the night if you want to. You can stay as long as you want. While you have off." And I called him. He said he'd do it, and so he's going to pick me up from the airport next Friday or Saturday because he's a lovely guy. But you would drive max an hour to pick up your loved one from an airport. Travis, Factor Cap.
I'm going to answer the very specific question that you asked. Would I? Yes. Would I be happy about it? No. Would I enjoy it? No. Would I, if somebody, again, I'm going to answer the question. If a loved one asked me, would I do it? Yes. But I would try to exhaust every other option to get that person where they need to go, whether it's a van, whether it's an Uber, whether it's flying into a different airport. Like,
would you be huffing and puffing? Would you let me know you're upset?
Look, no, I would do it, and I would swallow it. And I'm gonna use a real life example. This happened this week. I told you that Bobby and Sarah came back to Southern California. They're back, and I'm thrilled to have them back, and I love them both. It's great. They flew into LAX at 11:30 on Tuesday night. I'm not going to go get them.
At night?
At night. They're playing. Susan's like, I'll do it. I'm like, put them in an Uber. You're out of your day. Oh, they're going to have a lot of stuff.
LAX,
like, wow. Dude, I live down in Orange County.
Why didn't they fly to OC?
It's much harder to get to Philly to OC than it is
and I'm
to
sure
Philly.
that flight time was also the cheapest.
And they've got a ton of stuff, and it's fine. But they have Uber XL. There's ways to get your gear in there. And Susan not only would do, she was enthusiastic to do it. She was feeling it, and I'm like, yeah, I will have been asleep for 2 hours by the time that you're picking them up.
Right. DeMarco, you would drive a max an hour to pick up your loved one from an airport.
Oh, fact. 2 hours. Yes. I told a friend of mine, they were going to the airport. They were taking off, and they were telling me about the Uber, and I'm like, how come you didn't call me?
Yeah.
I'll take you to the airport. They're like, I didn't know you were so passionate about this. I love it. I'll take you to the airport.
You love it?
I do.
Really?
I don't know why. It's a cool thing, taking people to the airport, dropping them off.
To welcome them into
It's almost as good as when they come back.
I can't wait
at
for my
11:30
next
at night.
flight out of LAX.
Really?
I know who my first call is.
Call me. Heck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll drive. Oh, no problem.
And with my family too, we're all coming in on Saturdays, and so like the different parts of the family will all be flying in, and I try to coordinate. Like, okay, if you're gonna rent a car, have me in, but I don't want to stay around the airport for 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Don't
Jorge.
call me for the airport.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
This is
No,
not a
now- from
this
now
is not
on,
a reciprocal
I'm calling
thing.
you. Yes.
I'm with DeMarco. I'm happy to do it. And you know what I get out of it?
Really?
Yeah. You know what I get out of it?
Airports
Okay, so this is what I get out of it, though. Like, when I drive back, either I stop by a liquor store and get me a 6-pack, or I tell them, you guys are hungry because you guys just had a 4 or 5 hour flight, whatever your flight was. You guys want to get in and out, and I get a dinner
Treats.
or beer out of it.
Treats.
That's my thing. Like, like if I take you to the airport and pick you up, like
Even when I lived in Santa Monica, I hated going to LAX. like man, it felt like it's impossible to get in and out of there in a timely manner. It's really a lot of work. And now where I live now, like believe it, like as far as the crow flies, I'm about exactly halfway between the San Diego airport and LAX.
Okay.
Like almost exactly halfway between the two. You ask me San Diego, yeah, no problem. Gotcha. LAX?
Takes a
The
minute.
LAX of it all.
Takes a minute.
Yeah.
Do you know the LAX hack? Because I swear this guy, Max,
me.
my friend,
Cut
didn't
across
know.
the middle.
Well, no. If you're leaving and you get there, you
Go up to the top.
Yeah,
No,
you
I
go
always go to the
opposite
bottom.
of what you're doing.
Yeah,
Just go with whatever. It's time of day based. So if it's time of day in which there's a lot of departures or a lot of arrivals, just the opposite.
There's elevators and escalators or stairs.
And Ubers.
Thank you. Look at you.
This guy.
Come on.
All right. I
I
have
will never call you for a ride.
I know, it's serious.
No, look, if you called me from, let's say, Legends Attic, and said,
Okay.
hey, for whatever reason you got stranded out there.
Yes.
Trav, can you come get me? Yeah, no problem. The airport? Like, I'm sorry. We're just
That's
not
right. You
doing
took
that.
me to Dodger Stadium that one day.
Yeah, they're fine. I will take you to Dodger
Wow.
Stadium.
True
I'm
that.
happy.
I'll tell you what you do. Walk out to In-N-Out Burger. I'll pick you up there.
Yeah, and double chopped chilies, animal style, fries and a drink.
All right, I have one more for you guys, okay? So Nick Saban was on Fox this morning, and he was talking about the rumors that about him coming back to coach. And so this is Nick Saban this morning.
I never really ever had a thought about getting back into coaching until 2 days ago. Miss Terry said I had to run the sweeper in the entire downstairs. So while I was running the sweeper, the thought occurred to me, when you were coaching, you had a heck of a lot better job than this.
What's a
So-
sweeper?
I'm assuming
A
it's like
broom?
your broom,
A vacuum
slash
cleaner?
vacuum.
Yeah.
The sweeper?
I was going to ask you.
Well, that's
I
better
didn't-
than face tube.
Yeah.
Assume
Eye face.
Eye face.
Yeah.
it's a
Come on.
cleaning thing.
Oh, my
So
God, that's funny.
This is a good excuse to go back to work in retirement. DeMarco Vettercap.
Oh, fact. This is the reason Brett Favre took so long to retire. And guys just don't want to leave.
The sweeper?
They don't want to go home, man. They don't want to do that stuff. They don't want to be like a functioning adult and dad stuff. They want to be the quarterback or the coach where everyone does everything for you and stays out of your way. And when you say no more questions, they stop. Yes, this is why you go back to coaching or playing football.
Like, my favorite running joke with Scotty Scheffler is that every time he wins, he gets the baby immediately because it's like, okay, dad time.
I've had this kid all day. You're up.
Trav.
I'm still stuck on sweeper.
Sweeper.
That's a very unusual thing to call a vacuum cleaner or broom or whatever we're talking about. I do like that he calls his wife Miss Terry. That's very funny to me. No, I don't know. I can only use my. I really, really like being home.
Yeah.
I really, really like being home. If I could stay home all day, I think I would.
Yes.
And
You know who else said that? I kid you not.
Yeah.
Dick Vermeil.
Yeah.
And went right back to coaching.
Yeah.
Yes. Like he really missed coaching.
Yeah.
I'm home. This is great.
I'd like to
Now I
find
wanna
out
do
if
something.
I'm wrong or not. I'd like to really test that theory. Hey, Trav, what do you want to do there? I don't know.
Nothing.
Go hit some golf balls. Go have a couple of beers. Hey, how about a sandwich?
Right.
I don't know. Let's just go over there and grab a sandwich, and maybe we'll hit some balls after that.
Sandwich.
I don't know. I'm gonna go sit outside and read a book for a while. Hey, you got any wine? Yeah, I got a little wine. Great. That sounds amazing to me.
You had some time post getting fired
Yeah.
before you had a new job
Yeah.
where you were getting money still, so you
Yeah.
didn't have to go to work necessarily.
Yeah.
Was it that same thing of
No.
okay,
I was after
very bored?
Very. But now, again, that was 16, 17
young
years
kids?
ago. I had young kids. And it was after about a month, I'm like, yeah, I got to find something to do.
Yeah.
This doesn't work at all. But I was 38.
The first 3-4 days is cool. After day 5, it's like
That's so okay.
Dude.
So here's the deal.
dog.
When I go
Day
on
365.
a vacation,
Yes.
okay. When I used to go on vacation, and again, this was when the kids were younger. Day 4 of the vacation is like, I'm ready for this to be
Ready
over.
for something else?
I'm
Okay.
ready to go back to work and just go back into the routine.
Yes.
Now, when the vacation is over, day 7, I'm like, it's over already?
Right.
Like, really? Like, wait, can we extend this?
Yes.
Yeah, I am not ready for it then, so I'm more.
We should open a
amenable to it.
restaurant, a breakfast joint. See? You could cook all day. See
tell
what I
me
mean?
more.
See, that's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
See, that's what we could do. Yeah, right there.
Can I just cook one thing and we'll
That's
get like
it.
a real chef to do the real work?
We're closing by 2.
Yeah. Okay, but I don't. I
Yeah.
also don't want to have to do the pancakes and the eggs and the potatoes.
I'll do
and,
the pancakes.
Okay.
I'll do the pancakes. I'll do the hash browns too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'll be in charge of poached eggs.
And we close
That's
by
it.
2.
No, that's
Right.
actually okay.
Yeah, but
Go ahead.
that's all right.
Go ahead.
I'm pretty good at this.
Okay,
I
cool.
got my system down.
Are you aware of Salt Hank?
Of what?
Salt Hank.
I don't think
I'm
so.
surprised you don't know who he is because he is an Instagram chef guy.
Okay.
He does these like elaborate videos, but he had opened a restaurant in New York a couple weeks ago, and it's doing very well. But the only thing on the menu is this like French dip sandwich,
Oh.
and that's all they serve.
That's
Okay.
it.
Is that,
all we
and
do.
he makes it, and then when they run out, and it's like lines down the block for this thing.
Bruh, that's all we do. We do one thing. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, breakfast.
Salt
Easy.
We unlock the doors, pour your own coffee. Go ahead, sit down. We'll get to you.
Breakfast
And we
burritos.
There you go. And we close it too.
By the way, I don't know if I want to run that place. I'd like to go eat there.
There we go.
That's,
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. That sounds like a really good spot. Sounds like a spot I would like a lot. Hey, yeah, grab whatever's available. Coffee's over there.
Right over there. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Hey, I want.
We don't need to take orders. If you're here, you're
Yeah.
getting this. Right.
Sounds interesting. Fact Cap's brought to you by the law offices of Joseph S. Normand. You got a lot of choices in legal teams, but with Joe, family always comes first. 213-747-2000. That's the law office of Joseph S. Normand, 213-747-2000. Of course, you can visit normandlegal.com. All sorts of, hey, Aaron Rodgers did this and Jackson Dart did that. Do we care? That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. As a sports fan, you always want your team to be well coached and win. You know who's always winning? My guy, Jacob. If you've been injured in a car accident, slip or fall at the store, rideshare accident, whatever it is, it would feel like you lost. Call Jacob. Jacob knows the opponent's weaknesses, how to exploit them, and attack the insurance company to provide you the victory that you deserve. So call him at 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Beat the heat this summer with NextGen, the official AC plumbing and electrical company of SoCal sports fans. If your AC breaks down, don't hesitate. Call NextGen now and enjoy expert installation on any new system. For a limited time, combat SoCal's air quality and reduce dust in your home with a free no-ozone air purifier included with any new AC system install. Call 833-3NEXTGen or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com to book online. CSLB number 1011173, lifetime warranty on selected items.
Adam Schefter here for Vivid Seats, your ultimate destination for all your sports and concert needs this summer. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every home run and thrilling comeback in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN, your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
It is 10:45 on Friday, which means that I'm going to serve up a Pachanga pick of the week for you. I hit it last week. I said that Spain will kick the booties off of the Swiss women in the Euros.
Did they?
They beat them by 2. But I did say 1.5, and so it did clear.
They're bootyless.
Yes, bootyless Swiss. So my pick of the week this week is going to be Emmett Sheehan. He pitches tonight for the Dodgers against the Red Sox. I think he has a lot to prove because it's trade deadline era. Could make the moves clear for the Dodgers if he does.
I think that's a great point.
Emmett Sheehan over 4.5 strikeouts tonight.
Why do I think
against the
music?
Sox. That's my Pachanga pick of the week.
Emmett Sheehan. Who am I thinking of?
Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran. That's who I'm. Yeah, it's exactly who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
The Pachanga Pick of the Week is presented by Pachanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combo at Pachanga Resort Casino. Visit pachanga.com for more information. That's exactly right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's funny, and we'll get to the NFL stuff in just a second, but you never want to. I've never understood this. Like, well, we're going to fire him if he loses tonight. Really? You're going to base your entire program based on one more game? That's always been. Well, if he wins tonight, we're going to. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you've got 30 games of data. You've decided that you're fire him. Who cares if he wins tonight?
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm going to kind of
straw. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're at last straw time, we're
yeah.
Anyway, if Ed Sheeran pitches well tonight for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan.
See, you got. I'm like, that sounds right. That's wrong and right. Yeah.
I really do think it becomes a more clarifying moment on what you can do with Dustin May.
Clarifying.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because they clearly flipped their roles.
So
right?
Ed Sheeran pitches well. That means what for May?
That he's more likely to move. Doesn't mean he's guaranteed to move. Because here's what's happened over the course of the season. Dustin May had a spot in the rotation. Okay, you pitch this day
for whatever reason. Yes,
you are in the rotation.
Yes.
You are number 3 guy, number 4 guy. Didn't really matter. And then when Shohei returned, they started backstopping Shohei with a variety of different guys. It was Kasparius for a while, then it was Sheeran. Now you're making me do it. Emmett Sheehan, and then Emmett Sheehan was pitching really well in that role as kind of that bridge guy.
It was Kasparius for a minute.
He was until he wasn't, and then they put Sheehan in there, and then they took Sheehan out of that role and gave Sheehan a standalone start against the Brewers the other night, and put May in the piggyback Shohei role. Sheehan got smacked around by the Brewers. Like he did not pitch well. Now it could have just been a bad day, right?
Okay.
It may have just been we didn't have a good day, whatever. Okay,
did not put you in position to be successful. Yes.
But if he pitches well tonight, it's like, hey, we got another guy who's cheaper, who's more cost controlled, who's not leaving at the end of the year. Potentially, he's not a free agent at the end of the year. That we feel comfortable with giving May's innings to Sheehan.
How much of a better pitcher is May to you?
I don't think that he is.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think that they are similar, but I think that I know less about Sheehan than I do about May. I'm pretty sure I know what Dustin May is
but
at
they
this point.
perform the same function, so to speak. This is going to be your role.
At the moment.
Yes.
But what I don't trust May to do is pitch out of the bullpen. He doesn't throw enough strikes. He doesn't get ahead of enough guys. And I don't think that he's going to develop into a guy that I can just stick in my rotation and feel really good about it. Like it just really hasn't happened. He's got great stuff. He has moments where he looks great, but there's just like, this is 6 years. Like if it's going to happen, I feel like it would have happened by now.
We already determined he's going to be gone. Didn't he take pictures already?
Well,
he said goodbye to Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, he might have had an uncle in town.
We know what that means.
It might mean that.
It's in your head that this might be the last time you pitch here, right?
But
as a Dodger,
Sheehan is more of a there's more unknown in a good way. Like maybe he could develop into a real horse.
What if he shoves tonight?
Great. That makes it easier.
It clarifies it even. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
A little
You've already
bit.
made your decision.
But
yeah,
I think you have. You just want confirmation of that decision. We'll see what he does. It's time to return of Rams football on ESPN LA. Tune in starting at 3. Sedano and Cap from training camp at LMU. Don't miss all the sights and sounds of the Rams get ready for the kickoff of the season. Training camp coverage on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the LA Rams.
So I'm sitting there with Sedano and Cap, right? So the first guest they bring over when I was there is Terrence Ferguson.
Okay.
The tight end.
Oregon
guy. Can't wait to talk to him. He's going to be the newest, brightest, biggest thing. Maybe his emergence opens up the offense a little bit more, right?
Might.
What's the first thing Cap asks him?
I have no idea.
So you're 22 and you just got married. I'm like, really, Cap? What makes you want to get married at Cap? Really? You want to talk to a tight end, a professional tight end, about being married at 22? That's what you want to talk about? Really?
Apparently.
But you know what? The kid went all in.
Yeah.
It was refreshing. Like, he was like, no one's ever asked me that. I'm like, well,
I found the love of my life. I want to get married. What's the big deal?
Right.
I'm ready to,
So that was
start a
his
family.
answer. So George goes on. I asked something. Cap asks. He goes right back into it. So really, 22 and married, huh? Great stuff. Yes. Hilarious.
Oral Hersheiser coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco on 710 ESPN.
Friday Night Lights at BMO. It's another crucial Western Conference clash.
LAFC, fool.
As LAFC hosts the Portland Timbers.
Did he into the area? Did he shot it in? He scored!
Denis Bouanga is on fire and ready to put on another show for the home crowd. LAFC versus Timbers tonight. Pre-match coverage begins at 7 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Listen to the crowd!
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Have you checked out the new Park West Bicycle Casino? Only 9 miles from downtown LA, right off the 710. The bike has been reimagined with new ownership, renovations, and 200 table games. ESPN listeners get $30 in match play when they walk in and say, Cappy sent me. Park West Bicycle Casino. Real cards, real prizes, real close.
Please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. GEAR-001291. 001289. 001292. PSIS license number 1358.
Everyone knows Earl Hersheiser has won numerous awards for his performance on the field. But off the field, he's a great humanitarian, a true friend and partner of mine, and a real bulldog when it comes to business.
Baseball taught me to work hard and respect people. Rotolo Chevrolet does both, and that's why I joined the team.
Rotolo Chevrolet has been Dealer of the Year for 12 straight years. Like Earl, we know something about winning.
I believe they call that a dynasty.
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
All right, listen up all week to Sedano and Cap for your chance to win a family 4-pack of Ticks to experience all the wonder of SeaWorld San Diego. Listen for the cue to call, and caller number 7 will win. You've got a shot to take the entire crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit, the reimagined journey to Atlantis, and the nonstop excitement of the summer spectacular. Tune in, Sedano and Cap, for your chance to win SeaWorld San Diego. Open your world to something amazing.
I haven't been to SeaWorld in forever.
I was just going to ask you that.
I would love to go.
I haven't been since the kids were like kids. Like
yes.
7, 8, 9, something like that.
I'm a few documentaries in about it, but I still want to go.
Yeah, I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, let's see the last time Oral Hersheiser
there
went there. Oral's joining us right now, our pal. How are you feeling, Oral?
There's no way.
I'm feeling better since we had a little walk-off win.
Yeah, that
nice.
helps.
Yes.
That helps. That was a good moment. Real quick before we get it, when's the last time you've been to an amusement
Never.
park?
You've never been to an amusement park.
You guys been talking about amusement park. I'm sorry, I just kind of tuned in. So I've been to a lot of amusement parks. I mean, the most exciting amusement park I ever went to was after the World Series in '88. I got to have the private tour and no lines at Disney.
Ooh.
And from then on, my kids were like, when we go normally, they're like, why are we waiting in line?
Yeah,
What's going on here?
It's not 1988 anymore.
So
I got to wait in line for Space Mountain.
They empty the park for you?
Yeah. No. We went around full metal jacket because, for truth in advertising, when you do the Disney commercial, I'm going to Disneyland, I'm going to Disney World, I had to go to Disneyland, I think, within like a week. So we had to go to both. So we were in L.A., and then we did the one in Florida, both. Wow. So that they could run those commercials.
So, good to be the king.
I've always wondered how this works, Oral. So obviously, you had that amazing season in '88. You had an amazing NLCS, and then you're going into the World Series, and the A's were still heavy favorites at this time. At what point do they come to you and say, hey, listen, if you guys win and you are a major player in this, which you were very likely to be if you guys were going to win, will you do the Disneyland commercials? How does that work?
So I found out they negotiate with like 3 guys on both sides.
Okay.
And the negotiation is the same. It's just really an offer. And you're so happy to be in the World Series, you accept the offer and say, yeah, if you choose me, I'm there.
Okay.
And then they tell you, so I think that got done, between the NLCS and the World Series. It was, I think on our side, it was me, Gibby, and Lasorda. And I don't know who it was on their side, but I know they pick a coach or the manager because in case the players they pick don't have a really good World Series, right? So you can always, the manager's going to always win if he's on the winning side. The players, could probably, have a good series or have a bad series and not be part of the story. So I think they talk to, at least 3 people on each side. And so we knew, but you don't know until after the last out.
Right.
And they tell you, if you're chosen, there's going to be a young lady out there with a camera, and she's going to have a red glove on. And when you see the red glove, she's going to point to you, and you say, I'm going to Disney World. And then then she does it again, and you go, I'm going to Disneyland. And you have just done the commercial. And it was one take for me on both. And it's in the midst of celebration, in the midst of the players, mauling you and lifting you up. And it's an action shot, and it's live.
I signed a deal.
Did you?
You did. They like 8 guys for football.
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah.
And they never came back. It was somebody else. But I was wondering, like, if you had to do that now, who would be your 3 for the Dodgers? That would be hard.
Oh my gosh! I mean, well,
Joe,
right?
If you were a great producer, you would have picked Freddie Freeman.
Right. Okay.
You're not necessarily going to get the MVP. In the series before, if you were doing it for the NLCS, you'd have Tommy Edman, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So who would you pick now? I mean,
I'd pick Conforto.
Stop it.
Well,
come on, Conforto.
I would do like a Legends pick, like the All-Star game, and pick Kershaw for sure.
Great choice.
Yes. Okay.
No matter what, he might end up getting the last out. He will be very excited. It would be his 3rd World Championship.
That would be cool.
So, and he does have kids Disneyland age, so that would fit. And you guys aren't even getting paid by. Oh, you guys owned by Disney ESPN now?
Yes.
So we can talk about this. Yeah, I'm like, okay, it's a long segment.
Look, we know what we're doing.
I see it. Yes, sir.
I tell you, you guys are looking for job security.
That's
I
right.
can start talking about Buick GMCs and Chevrolets and Legends Attic.
Well, speaking of Legends Attic, I gotta ask. I saw the video of you signing your card, your one-of-one card.
Don't talk about that, Travis. Do not talk about that.
Oh.
You saw the rough cut.
Oh.
So don't.
Okay.
But you did see like behind the scenes exclusive.
Yeah.
And it is a very good tease for me to cut you off.
Okay.
Because I have a one-of-one Topps Chrome card. And I guess you don't have to say one-of-one anymore. You can say Superfractor.
Superfractor.
And so I have been involved in this hobby. of trading baseball cards since I've been about 6, 7, 8 years old, right? I made allowance, and I went up to the party store, and I would buy a pack. And then I made bigger allowance, and I was the guy who cut the lawn in the whole subdivision out there at the beginning where the sign is. And I made more money, and I go up and buy a box of cards, buy my box of Topps cards.
Yeah.
So now what you saw in video as a rough cut, it's an honor to have a one of one. And I'm going to put out on social media, and we're probably going to have an exclusive with you, ESPN, and maybe one of the news stations, maybe a Jim Hill, to show some video and talk about how special it is for me to have a one-on-one card with Topps. So
I'm not going to give away.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not going to
You're
give
not
away any of the
giving away
details.
anything.
Nope,
we gave it to you.
You got it.
And you have a big mouth.
I do. Well, that's occupational hazard, Oral. Having a big mouth is kind of what they have me here for.
It's job security again. You talk Disney and you talk.
Absolutely. So without giving away any of the details, one of the things that I liked about what I saw is your genuine enthusiasm for collectibles, for baseball cards, because I share that.
Well,
enthusiasm.
you know our store, and you guys have been out there, and we really appreciate relationship with you. I appreciate my relationship with Topps, with Chevrolet, with all the different people that I am with that we love. But our Legends Attic store is about the fan. We will have a successful business if we focus on the emotions, if we focus on the memorabilia, if we focus on the trading cards, if we focus on the experience. We're going to have a successful business/store. What I want to do is I want my card back. And so we're creating a bounty for if somebody pulls that Topps Chrome card, one of Oral Hersheiser. We're talking about flights to L.A. We're talking about Dodger tickets. We're talking about a Hersheiser autographed jersey. We're talking about a stay at the Doubletree Hotel that's next to Legends Attic. We're talking about a serious negotiation/trade because in baseball cards, you trade cards. I got a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. I want to get a Skeens now, and I want to get I need the card that commemorates Buehler winning the World Series, the last pitch with his arms out. And that's what the industry/hobby is all about. And so this whole bounty thing, I'm going to release a video on social media about it. I'm going to release stuff with you guys in interviews. We're going to release with probably Jim Hill on TV. And we just want to cause some excitement for everybody. And the main excitement is Oral wants his card back.
Yeah, he wants the card back. I think I would collect that card with Freddie Freeman. And Walker
Buehler. If you pull it, big guy, I don't have to pay for plane tickets.
This is true. Very true. Very true.
I'll give you gas money.
Can I ask you a nuts and bolts question? A true standard baseball question. What do you call that? Center cut. You've got a week left in the deadline, right?
6 days.
What do you think? What do you think the Dodgers are going to do at the deadline? What do you want to see them do?
Well, so the people that are watching from afar and on TV and our fans are going to say immediately bullpen, right? And so we can see the glaring weakness right now. The offense, we have confidence it's going to come around, or it has come around. The reason we've been losing games has been some crucial errors or miscues on defense and the bullpen, especially walks and home runs. So that's the obvious answer. The part that the organization knows and the training staff knows and the coaching staff knows, they know a more in-depth knowledge of what's available and what else is going to be healthy for sure with the Dodgers and how are they going to perform when they come back and are healthy. So the Blake Snell health comes into play, right? The Gratterall health comes into play. The Trinan health comes into play. The batting, the guys in that are hitting, where are they? And Mookie taking a personal day, and Freddie's health and how he's hitting now, and Ohtani's power, but average is slightly down. That's the nuts and bolts that the organization knows, the inside scoop, and then they know the trade market and what it costs. So, yeah, I think the glaring thing is, you'd love to add a bat, but you'd love to make sure that the bullpen is sound because the rotation is getting healthy and way more productive and higher quality.
Or
Hersheiser. And the defense is something you really work on. So I'm thinking, they're going to go bullpen, but let's see where we go because they know more than we do.
Excuse me, or Hersheiser joining us here on Trav and DeMarco. And, you played a long time in the major leagues. You had a lot of teammates in all your different stops and played with some unbelievable players, Hall of Famers. And, Mookie Betts is going to end up in the Hall of Fame. And that's just going to happen. But he's going through a skid right now, a slump right now that is probably the longest and deepest that he's been in, if not ever, a very long time. What are some of the tricks of the trade when you just I know he's working hard, I know he's doing everything he can, and it just doesn't seem like anything's clicking. How do you try to find your way out of that deep of a hole?
Well, factually, I can speak about what I did, and factually, I can speak about watching my teammates across the locker room, what they do. And one of the first things is to start to burn your uniform.
Okay.
You throw your underwear away, your jock away, throw your socks away, throw all your T-shirts away, throw everything away, change your glove, change your spikes, all that kind of, semi-superstitious, but I'm just so mad I need to throw something or throw something away. And so, clothing is like the first thing.
Okay.
Breaking your bat in the hallway against a cement wall, that turns out to be something that I remember Jeff Kent doing and Albert Bell and some others. Turning the spread over,
Oh, yeah.
But you better not do that now because they have chefs. So we just turned over tables. Tommy would come in and goes, "You guys played so bad. You're not worth this food," and he would turn that thing over and break the plates, and so we would have to go find our own food. So that kind of stuff, And then if you go into the batting cage or if you go into the side work, if it's a pitcher, I used to do stuff. I used to go throw left-handed.
Really?
And go the opposite hand and do things opposite because it's so hard and it's so awkward. But then when you put the ball back into your right hand, it's like, oh, this is so easy, and my brain works enough, and he kind of rewrites your brain. So, if I was talking to Mookie or anybody, I'd go, hey, go take 10 swings left-handed, and then just go back in there and get in there right-handed, and then don't think about anything mechanical. Just go hit like you're a little kid, and you can't wait to hit off the machine or off the tee. There's just little tricks because you got to rewire your brain.
Right.
And I don't know how it was in football or how it is in soccer or whatever.
Same.
But, there you go. I'd love to hear some of your football stuff.
No, it's just funny when it's a special kind of frustration, and there's almost nothing you can do as a teammate when somebody's going through it. But when you yourself, you're struggling and you don't know why, you just can't figure it out, it drives you crazy. Why isn't this working? I'm doing everything right. So maybe doing it backwards could help. That actually makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know what you would do because you can't put your helmet on backwards, but I don't know what you would do as a lineman or a linebacker or a quarterback. But, throw some passes left-handed. You don't have your touch pass on the swing pass. So I'm going to hey, coach, I need to run the play. Let's run it 3 times. I'm going to throw with my opposite hand. Yeah. And they're going to go, what? And I'm going, I'm going to do that. And then the 4th one, we're going back to doing it right. And all of a sudden, you might have your touchback.
You might click.
I'm serious. It sounds ludicrous, but I'm telling you, it works.
Travis, when the pass rush wasn't working, the hell with it. I'm just going to be in pursuit. I'm going to be the best pursuit guy in the league. When you let it go, I'm running it down. When you're running the ball, I'm making every play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what can I control here?
Yeah.
Because if I let this take over my brain, I'm out of there.
What's so crazy to me, and going back to Mookie more specifically, is that he's one of the great players of his generation, and it's just like, this is what I've done my entire life. It's always worked. I've always had success, and then it's just not there, and I don't know why. It's got to drive you crazy.
I'll cut you off because I know you'll remember this. You remember when Jeter was supposed to retire?
Right.
And it was like a 1.5 year slump, and they said, and then all of a sudden he comes back. And, he's getting his 3,000th hit, and it's a home run. He's doing all this great stuff. He's running into the stands. It's just like there is transitions within a long career, and especially a Hall of Fame career, because the transitions are so glaring. You've got this guy that's a Hall of Famer, and all of a sudden he's an average replacement player statistically. And then he figures it out, and you go, oh, my God, that was just a slump and a transition. And the transition usually comes because, because of eye-hand coordination, because of age, because of injury and buildup of injuries that you can still play, but you're not completely injured. You're just hurt. And so, yeah, I think we see this. And I have confidence in what you're saying. I think Mookie should go bowling and go have a 300 game. I think he should go play billiards and do something else. Just go do another sport even. Golf helped me that way. Go play a round of golf and then come back and forget completely about pitching and do something else athletically and do it well.
Quick question
go make
on that.
6 3-foot putts.
Are you allowed in a clubhouse to ask for a day off? If mentally I just need a break? Or would you be looked down upon if you asked off the field?
No, I don't think not a guy who plays every day. If you're a guy that has a reputation for needing to feel perfect, and then when you don't feel perfect, you bow out. Those are the guys that after infield practice of taking 50 ground balls and then going to the cage and hitting for 100 swings, and they still feel bad, and they go, my back's bothering me. I can't play tonight. It's like, you just took 50 ground balls and you took 100 swings, and you can't play? That sounds mental to me. That sounds like you're not very good today and you want out. Those guys will get a reputation. But this generation and our team specifically, that rarely happens. That rarely happens.
Or I got one more for you, and I keep telling myself this because A, I believe it to be true, and B, just to kind of, my own sanity in the moment, that as poorly as the team has played over the last 3 or 4 weeks or so, you look up and there's still a 5-game lead. You still have the 3rd best record in Major League Baseball. There's help coming on the horizon. That as bad as it is, it's actually not that bad. Is that a fair way to look at what we've seen over the last 3 or 4 weeks?
Yes, but it also is really fun to watch them now for me because, when they're 20 games up, it can get a little boring. Now there's actually subjects to talk about. There's things. So I don't root for them to slump. I don't root for them to lose a game. But I like interesting baseball.
Yeah.
And I like interesting stories. And so I think this is a part of the romance of the game. And if you go back, and I have, to past champions and see how many had 10-game losing streaks, how many all of a sudden played under 500 for a month, how many did this, how many guys were on the IL or the DL back in the day. And that's all a big story. And when you're in the midst of it, it feels bad. But a good book and a good movie, there are parts that feel bad. And so I'm actually, and I'm not saying this, with a big smile on my face. I'm saying this it's interesting. It's really interesting. And I hope because of this downturn and we win a world championship this year, that it makes it even more fun and you're more elation that, oh my God, look what we did and look how we came through it. Yeah. I mean, 88 for me is that story. Maybe that's why I can write it against that scenario. Because it's Gibson won it bad, and he gets hurt, and we're playing in sleet in New York, and we're playing a team that beat us 10 out of 11, and we're not supposed to win, and Socha gets hurt, and Dempsey catches the last out. And it's just, you know what? And at the end, we are one big group hug of look what we did and look how we had to come through it.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's got to be football.
Yes.
Because football, like for you, everybody's hurt.
Yes.
And somebody's playing with a broken bone, and somebody's playing with a broken femur, and somebody's going out there to throw a pass with a broken finger.
You're living and dying on every snap. Yeah, right, yes.
Yeah, and it just – so I'm not saying, I'm glad this is happening, but, man, is it interesting and fun. And, man, is it going to be great to give Mookie a hug and go, wow, look what you did in the World Series. And look what you came through. Man, it was your worst OPS of your career, and you're the MVP of the World Series.
I was just going to say.
That can happen, Travis.
A good 2 weeks erases a bad 6 months really, really quickly.
I'm glass half full, buddy.
Me too.
It's interesting when it's at the halfway mark.
Absolutely. Or always good to talk with you, and I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but I'm anxiously awaiting the final cut.
And we love our relationship with you, with Tops, with Jim Hill and other sports guys, with everything. I want to create excitement, and that's what we do at Legends Attic. It's for the fan. It's a museum/store. It's amazing, and we love it. And it will be a successful business if we keep our focus on that.
Done
Awesome.
deal. We'll see you soon.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Oral.
See you guys.
Appreciate it.
All right.
One question. When he said the guy that takes 100 swings and 50 ground balls, was that a lot or not enough?
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Okay.
Before a game, that's a lot.
Just making sure. I'm like, that sounds like a lot to me.
That's a lot.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's like this guy's out here grinding it out.
Grinding.
The game's about to start. It's like, I'm hurt. Wait, what?
Right.
You
okay.
just went through 2 hours of workout.
Makes sense now. Okay, good.
It's a lot. I could talk. By the way, the second he starts talking about 1988, I'm just like, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Tell me more.
Yes, sir.
Tell me. I cannot get enough.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry I let the cat out of the bag a little bit. I was just excited about what I saw. And stick around because we'll have more of that for you as well. Training camps are open all over the place, and people are panicking for, well, reasons. That's coming up. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
LA's mega sports station.
710 ESPN.
Hey, it's John Ireland. If you've been searching for an energy drink that actually works without the crash or junk, look no further than Pro Baller Energy. Made with clean ingredients and natural caffeine, it gives you a smooth, focused boost, whether you're at work, on the golf course, or just need a pick-me-up. It's energy you can feel good about, and the limited edition Lakers can makes it even better. Find Pro Baller at Costco, Amazon, and select convenience stores today. Try it and see why champions choose clean energy.
Pechanga Resort Casino is celebrating 20 years of partnership with the LA Angels. Come play your perfect combination at Southern California's premier resort casino. You'll indulge in world-class amenities, including exceptional entertainment, award-winning dining, an outdoor pool complex, spa luxury, golf, and 24/7 gaming. An expansive casino floor, 1,100 hotel rooms and suites. Head to Pechanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call this number, 888-PECHANGA, to book a reservation. Go Angels.
Hack your summer with awe and awesome at SeaWorld San Diego. Get real close to over 9,000 animals. Be wowed at the all-new Jewels of the Sea, the Jellyfish Experience. Now open. Race at unreal speeds across over 16,000 feet of coaster track. Be amazed at the reimagined Journey to Atlantis, opening soon. Make summer spectacular with high thrill shows, concerts, and fireworks. Now through September 1st at SeaWorld. Save up to 65% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Progressive knows when you own a boat or RV, it's like you're automatically on vacation, even if you're actually a marriage counselor in the middle of couples therapy. But in your mind, you're camping in Acadia. Puttering around Frenchman Bay. Your boat and RV are both protected. You're lobster drenched in butter and... Uh-oh. Did your clients just notice you weren't listening? Quick, do the thing where you just repeat back exactly what they said, but as a question. They bought it. Now back to Maine. Earning an automatic discount bundling your boat or RV with your home or auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free Millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
The biggest show on the radio.
Would you eat a live cricket?
Eat a live cricket.
For $100.
You would not lose your job or get fired for that.
Some people do those.
You wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'd eat a deep fried cricket, but I wouldn't eat a live cricket. No, but I would do those things they sell in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had those.
You've had those?
Fried insects.
What are they like?
I had them in Mexico. They're delicious. They're crunchy.
Yeah.
They're almost like potato chips with legs.
Would you eat a deep fried roach?
Oh,
Nah,
God.
But what's the difference?
Because a roach is different. A roach is just different. In the backyard, we will often have a squirrel, and I will always think,
People eat those.
That's just well, we did when I was growing up.
You did?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no way.
My dad hunted for everything.
What do they taste? Don't say they taste like chicken. What do they taste like?
To say it. They do taste like chicken.
Mason and Ireland, coming up today at noon.
On 710 ESPN.
And yes, welcome to the Travis and DeMarco Show. Now mornings, 9 a.m. to noon on 710 ESPN. Your destination for LA sports. Let's get back to the fellas. The Travis and DeMarco Show continues right now.
There we go.
60-43, 5-game lead in the division, tied for the third best record in baseball, tied for the second best record in the National League. And it's like, what's wrong with them? Well, they're having a bad 3
Travis, you're counting your money out in front of people that don't have any.
Well,
you can't be doing that.
That's not my
Stop
problem.
that. That's how you get hit.
Nah.
That's how you get your watch stolen in the parking lot. See? Showing off.
60-43, and it's like, and they haven't won a game in a month.
I know.
That's
crazy.
what it feels like. It's
crazy.
Nuts. It is absolutely nuts. It is time for the return to Rams football. Training camp is happening out at LSU. Don't miss all the sights and sounds as the Rams get ready to kick off the season. What did I say?
LSU.
Oh, no, they're not at LSU.
They're
at LMU.
I'm like, wait a minute. I better get on a plane.
Yeah, no, that's a commute. It's Baton Rouge.
Yes.
Training camp is at LMU,
Yes.
Loyola Marymount University. Training camp coverage provided on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, exclusive California gaming and casino partner of the LA Rams.
Perfect
Everything's
intro.
on the line.
So
That's LSU.
That's LSU. So I'm out there, and it's 4:20, whatever it is, and the team's going through their team workouts, where the first unit defense going against the first unit offense.
Okay.
And it's about 5:30, and Chris wants me to go on with Sedano and Cap. It's about 5:15, and I'm like, I got to watch these reps. I got to see what Garoppolo does. I want to see what Devontae's doing, what Puka's doing, all this type of stuff, and how the defense is adjusting. This is very important. So give me a couple minutes. I'll be there. But the one thing I am not doing when I'm watching this is tracking freaking stats. I do not care about passing yards,
I'm with you.
receiving yards, or picks.
Yeah. I don't either.
In practice.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Aaron Rodgers threw a pick yesterday. Jackson Dart threw a pick. It's like, okay.
It's practice.
Yeah, it's like,
Come on.
Fine. Like what?
Who are these people that track yards and keep stats?
Most beat reporters.
No, you don't keep stats in preseason
practice
or practice.
Like, look, even the preseason stats in the games are meaningless.
You're right.
I just, it's like, and so if we're doing, half speed walkthrough stuff, it's
yes,
like, come
if
on,
this was
man.
a real game, said safety or corner would dislodge ball from guy. It would not be caught. Let me go a step further.
Please
in
do.
a football game, that would have been a sack.
Yes.
The ball wouldn't have gotten out.
Yes.
So why are you tracking yards here?
Football is the one sport where I don't care what is happening until we're playing a game where the score matters.
Right.
Because there's a thing that maybe a little bit in hockey or what, but until a quarterback knows that Jared Verse might kill him, he's making a different decision than if he knows he's not getting
when
hit.
you fear a physical price.
Right.
Yes,
right.
that's part of the game.
If I don't get rid of this in time,
boom,
he touches me on the shoulder.
Right.
Or if I don't get rid of this time, his helmet's underneath my chin.
Yes.
That's a different decision.
I would argue the only place Stafford, Garoppolo, or any quarterback is comfortable is in training camp because you know you're not going to get hit.
Right.
I can stand here and deliver this football.
Yeah.
They're not even going to be in front of me. There's not going to be traffic. Why don't you track rushing yards? Go ahead, track those. We're giving it to a running back with no pads on. We're not hitting him.
J.J. Watt is saying what you're saying. He said training camp stats are insane and ridiculous.
Thank you.
Used to think it was always just people joking, but now seeing them seriously reported, you have no idea what the purpose of that period is, what the goals are, what the context is, etc. Well said, JJ.
There's too many people out there. There really is.
So
this is what you have to do to, I guess, be relevant.
Well, okay, so
it doesn't make sense. It's stupid.
It doesn't make sense. It is stupid. Here's the rub for it. The NFL is so insanely popular. There is this unquenchable thirst, this insatiable hunger for anything NFL related that we're tracking stupid stuff like this. That I just need NFL content in my life. Therefore,
if you're
we're
tracking,
talking about this.
If you're tracking it, you got a problem. If it's being reported, okay, that's fine. But you can't put any credence behind it.
Well,
it means almost nothing.
It does mean nothing.
Yes,
I would say that. Yeah, I'm with you. But it's also a pretty good litmus test. Like if somebody comes in and goes, "Oh, he looked terrible in practice." Okay, I know you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's move over here. What do you think? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's one of these. Dude, did you see that guy's hitting 400 in spring training?
Spring training.
Like, what do I care?
Or he's getting rocked in spring training.
Also, what do I care?
He's throwing all fastballs.
Yeah.
He's working on something.
Yeah,
Yes.
that guy that he's hitting 400 off is going to be fixing VCRs in 3 weeks.
Thank you.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Until we're competing, we're not competing.
Yes. Exactly. Until we get out there and play, we don't know.
Yeah,
yes, I know.
That's always been
test
one
the
of my
limits too. It's like, so, for example, maybe Matthew Stafford has a couple picks in a practice. It's because he's trying to see how small that window might be in a game. You might be forcing something to see if you can do it that you might not do in a game, or you just want to see if he can thread the needle.
Yes, or here's another thing. The coaches got into it behind the scenes. So we're going to throw something at Matthew that he hasn't seen yet or talked about, and we know it.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen this look.
Yeah.
And he throws 3 picks.
Yeah.
That means they're working on stuff. It doesn't mean he's a bad quarterback.
Let's get to, what is September 10th is their first game? I think this is the date of the first game. Yeah.
Crazy.
Thank
you, J.J. Watt.
When he throws 2 interceptions in that game, then we'll be like, hey, what the hell's going on out there? Until then, not so much.
I still think I would pick J.J. over his brother.
I don't think
TJ is a monster.
Here's the deal. With those 2 guys, you can pick first. I don't care.
Yes. You know why?
You know what? Whoever I get second, cool.
JJ was more versatile. You can put him anywhere.
He scored touchdowns too. He had interceptions.
I think TJ scored touchdowns though.
Yeah,
they're both great.
I am so glad they're staggered. That Aaron and JJ staggered their retirements, so one gets in before the other.
Yeah.
So you can fully appreciate them because they were both freaking dominant.
Yeah, amazing. Hot and cold coming up next is Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN. Talk about Next Gen DeMarco. You know them as the official air conditioning, heating, plumbing, and electrical team of SoCal sports fans. And look, it is the meat of the summer, right? It's July 25th, and we're going to get that air conditioning running just about nonstop any day now. So fire it up. See what's going on with your system, because if you need a repair or replace your air conditioning system, Next Gen is the place to do it. They're backed by thousands of 5-star reviews. Of course, they got lifetime warranty on parts and labor for new AC system installs. And Next Gen is the place you can trust to give you that peace of mind. You're like, yeah, I fixed it, but is it going to break again in a little bit? Not at Next Gen. And right now, they're going to even sweeten the offer. They're offering you a free ozone-free air purifier with any AC install, so you can enjoy less dust in the house, cleaner air, and supreme comfort all summer long. And they got you covered on the financing, too. They got options starting at just $5 a day, so there's never been a better time to upgrade your AC. They're open 7 days a week. Lifetime warranty options available. Financing options available. 5-star service. What else are you waiting for? Call NextGen, 833-3-NEXTGen, 833-3-NEXGEN, or nextgenairandplumbing.com.
Rams football is coming. All the sights and sounds of training camp on ESPN LA.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Yesterday was an amazing day 1 with Sedano and Cap, and now we get ready for day 2 at LMU.
We're all running the stucco concept, so we're running scout route.
Mason and Ireland live from Rams training camp, coming up today at noon. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
On your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams training camp.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Real men don't bite their nails. They get them buffed and admired. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Save $30 on an indulgent 2-hour mani-pedi combo at Sage Spa.
Number 2.
Pointer Sisters, live August 23rd.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a Jeep Gladiator and $5,000 in promo chips at 10 p.m. the 31st. Earn entries now. Be here at 10 p.m. on the 31st to win.
Morongo, good times.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time.
Pick me up and never put me down.
Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
As you know, we've welcomed the new partner here at 710 ESPN, NextGen. NextGen, the official AC, heat, and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans.
You're as cold as ice.
Call 833-3-NEXTGEN, NEXGEN, or visit nextgenairandplumbing.com. Time for our feature we do 3 days a week. Who's hot? Who's cold? Thanks to NextGen. Boy, time for Who's Hot? Who's Cold? Take it away, Producer M.
Aloha. Buenos dias.
Cam Newton was the man.
For hats.
For a minute. For a little bit. So I came across this morning, and I don't think that Shaq's distaste for Rudy Gobert is new news.
No.
But I just really enjoyed him going at him on his podcast, on Shaq's podcast. So what's hot is Shaq, and this is what he had to say about Rudy Gobert.
I hate Rudy Gobert.
Why don't you like Rudy?
Because that motherfucker making $250. He don't deserve it, dog. As the president of the Big Man Lions, you making big money. Play like a big man.
Right.
That's it. Play like a big man. Throw some bowls, knock some people out. Don't be letting little white dudes from Denver dunk on you and talk to you. Then you got to grab them by the neck at the last second. Come on, bro. That's it. If you're going to get paid big money, play big.
I just want Shaq to still be on TV when Rudy gets into the Hall of Fame because it's going to.
If Rudy Gobert gets into the Hall of Fame,
into the Hall of Fame.
If Rudy Gobert gets to the Hall of Fame, I'll wear this dress to the motherfucking ceremony.
Oh my God! Wow.
Okay.
I'm praying he gets in though.
He probably will. Look, he very likely will.
I'm praying he gets in, so he has to do that. Yes.
This is just a rivalry, a one-sided rivalry seemingly that I never get tired of.
It's funny because Shaq is funny.
Yes.
Shaq,
only Shaq can get away with that.
Right.
Shaq and Charles.
Right. Shaq is just a really funny, likable guy. So we like Shaq, so it's funny. But to your point, if that were somebody else, first of all, punching down is almost always unappealing, except for this. This is funny.
Because he's French and he's Rudy Gobert.
It's just funny. But, usually punching down, it's like, dude, why are you picking on a guy that can't defend himself, basically? But
Rudy Gobert's Hall of Fame status still being debated. I never thought he was a Hall of Famer. With opinions split, arguments for defensive dominance, impact of game, all defense, comparison to Hall of
Defensive Player of the Year.
Dikembe Mutombo, Ben Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look at the guys in the Basketball Hall of Fame. There's a lot of guys you're like, that guy's in the Hall of Fame?
He just broke the major rule. Careful making statements. Yeah. Now you might have to wear a dress.
Basically, if you know their name and they were in the league for 10 years, they're probably going to the NBA Hall of Fame.
I do like that Shaq is offended by the stylistics of it all. That Shaq, because Shaq was such a brute. That Shaq was so physical and so strong and just would run people over.
Yes.
That he's just offended by the non-physicality of it all.
Well,
he just cannot stand that Rudy Gobert plays the way he plays.
I heard, so there's the thing that Shaq said this week about if he had Tracy McGrady, he'd still have 3 rings, right? So there was that debate. And then if you go through those comments, one of them was, and this is a pretty good point, if Shaq played now, he would not be a champion. If he played in today's NBA, if he played in the modern NBA the way it's played now,
I got to know who the people are. That's just so stupid. But, I hate that I'm even responding to it because that is one of those. Oh, okay.
You may not be able to
go ahead.
You may not be able to be that big man that he wants in today's NBA.
That seems incredibly dumb to me.
Bleacher Report put out 6 people, and it's who's making the starting 5 and who do you cut?
Yeah.
And I was with Momo and Ireland on Monday when I was filling in for Laura, and we were debating about who would you kick out. And Momo was talking about this kind of point of would Shaq be good in this day and age? But it's just you have no answer.
We had this too.
Let me ask you this. Who in the NBA today?
Yeah.
Who's guarding him?
No one. We had this. They had Draymond Green. They said with Shaq sitting there, we would have had to plan for you, big fella. And Shaq just laughed.
Of course they would.
He'd smack all of you. But
all of them.
We had this discussion, me and you.
Yeah.
You were right. 3s beat 2s.
That you got to make a whole bunch of them when I don't miss a single 2.
Or if Shaq's going to be Shaq, you're going to have to make those free throws now.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're 3s are better than 2, but you better make a bunch because I'm not missing any of these 2s.
He's going to score 50 against that defense.
He's one of the guys that you want to put him in the 40s, he's the best guy in the league. You want to put him in the 60s, he's the best guy in the league. You want to put him in the 80s, the 90s, the 2020. There's no answer for that. He's just that guy.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's next up?
What's next is what's cold, and that is Mario and Princess Peach because Nintendo has come out and said that Mario and Princess Peach, they're just good friends, and they help each other out whenever they can. All right, sure, Nintendo, they're just friends. Okay.
He fought Donkey Kong for a friend?
Exactly. He's obviously in love with her. Maybe it's unrequited love. Maybe Princess Peach doesn't love Mario back.
I'm not
Mario
jumping over barrels just for friendship. No.
Yeah, he went on a saga.
On a scaffold.
Yeah. Exactly. He was all over the place.
Obviously, it's Luigi and Daisy.
Why are we throwing cold water on the love affair between Princess Peach and Mario?
I want to know Nintendo. Why is that happening?
Very
Why did you feel the need to talk about this today?
Yeah.
Of all
I
days?
loved Donkey Kong.
Of course.
Donkey Kong.
Coin op? Coin op or Nintendo?
Huh?
Coin op or
Coin op.
Coin op at the grocery store.
The stand-up one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Yes.
Boom. It was great.
Yes.
It was great. Except for when you got that one with the elevators. That was a hard one.
That was a hard one. Yes. But I love grabbing that hammer though.
Oh, it was great. And the little fireballs would turn blue and you could smoke them.
Yes.
And you do it for love.
Yeah.
You don't do it for friendship. Okay,
and then
they're
he'd
not
grab
just
her
friends.
and go further up the scaffolding.
Yes.
I guess they don't kiss or anything, but that'd be too much for a video game.
Yeah.
It always gets me thinking too how
video
Nintendo was a Japanese company, but they wrote about an Italian plumber. It's how do we get from A to B to C?
Yeah,
I don't know why they picked Mario.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was a good game though.
It worked.
It worked. He says it's me Mario. It's not. It's me Mario. It's a Japanese word for I think hello and then Mario. So it's
really?
It's-a-me is.
It's-a-me means something in Japanese. It's not it's me Mario. It's not what it says.
Really?
It's a Japanese word.
I prefer to live in a world where he's like, it's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah. I honestly think, and I've played some video games since then, but I never really was into video games since then. But the Galaga, Pac-Man,
Defender.
Donkey Kong, Defender, and you said it perfectly. That's where in the grocery store, you'd go to the grocery store with your mom. She would go and do the grocery shopping, and she might give you a couple of quarters.
Throw some quarters at you.
And go play your game until it's over. Well, I'll go play Frogger for the next 20 minutes and love every second of it. And then they put that second and third button on it. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, it gets complicated.
It's-a-me means super. Super Mario. So that's what he said. Super Mario. It's-a-me Mario.
It's-a-me, Mario. Me, Luigi.
You mean to tell me no one in Japan thought that sounded Italian? This could be pretty good. It sounds
Sometimes
Italian.
you get a twofer.
Right. You never know.
Sometimes you get both of them. Who's Hot, Who's Cold is brought to you by Next Gen, the official AC heat and plumbing company of SoCal sports fans. Call 833-3-NEXT-GEN or nextgenairandplumbing.com. What was your favorite game as a kid?
What?
Your video game as a kid. If you go to the arcade, the first place you go to is what?
The first one Defender, Galaga. Of course.
Defender
Remember Tempest?
was awesome. Oh, yeah. Go around the horn. Yeah.
Tempest. The one I went gaga for was Karate Champ.
I don't know if I know that, at least by name.
It's two guys doing karate moves, and you can actually
not like Street Fighter.
Not Street Fighter.
Yeah.
It was karate. It's like the precursor to Street Fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, you'd face off and you do different things.
We talked about it the other day.
Yeah.
That Tron video game.
That
was,
too.
Oh my gosh.
But that's the one I used to dream about. Like I can't wait to I will sneak out of the house to go play.
I would buy one of those. Like
a Tron?
Yeah. Like if there was a way to have that in your garage or something, I would consider doing that.
When I was in college, my cousin played for the Mariners, lived with him. So we'd go to Griffey's house, and he was still the kid.
Yeah.
So his house was big. This is on Lake Washington, and he had an arcade with all these stand-up video games. And I'm like, when I do this, I'm going to do exactly, this is awesome. So I bought a few. They're great until they break down.
Okay, can I ask a really stupid question?
Yes.
How do they break? Just through
fuses, everything.
Oh, of course.
They break down the buttons. Because how many times you got a dud button? Right. So the buttons break, all this stuff, and you don't know who to call to fix.
Yeah.
That's when it gets to be a problem.
And if they can fix it, they're probably expensive because they're probably in demand.
Correctamundo.
I never. Now I don't want one anymore. Right. I want one, but I want it to come with its own maintenance guide. It just sits there and waits.
Right.
Fix this. Yeah, that's great. The Dump is coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.
Rams football is coming. All the sights and sounds of training camp on ESPN LA.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Yesterday was an amazing day one with Sedano and Cap, and now we get ready for day two at LMU.
We're all running the stucco concept, so we're running scout route.
Mason and Ireland live from Rams training camp, coming up today at noon. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
On your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams training camp.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, crowd rocking for Rotolo Chevrolet's top hitter, Mike Capozio. He's facing off with the Bulldog, and these two have quite the history. Here's the pitch. Oh, he got all of it. That ball is out of here like a red Corvette, and it's going and going and going. Yes!
Dad, are you having that dream again?
Come see what the fun is all about at Rotolo Chevrolet.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Winning matters, especially after an accident. At calljacob.com, we're here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB.
Hey, Joe Fortenbaugh here. Whether you're locking in your home run picks or riding with your favorite golfers this summer, ESPN Bet is your sportsbook for all the action. Go from checking stats on your favorite teams and players to placing bets in just a few taps. Plus, new customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with the promo code JOEQ to get started today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Purple Wave Auction remains the trusted leader in online equipment auctions. What makes the difference is you. You are part of our growing global community that continues to trust Purple Wave with the equipment that builds and feeds America. This trust placed in us by our community, from construction to ag producers and fleet drivers, brings great equipment opportunities to their next owners. Join the Purple Wave community today. purplewave.com.
Hey, it's Greg Bergman. If you aren't joining Marcus Grant, Parker Bell, and myself every morning on the Blue Review from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page, what are you even doing with your mornings? We break down everything from Shohei hitting bombs to Tanner Scott blowing saves. We talk about the highs and don't brush off the lows. Always honest and talking how we feel. It's all thanks to LAX, where changes are arriving daily and transforming the travel experience. The Blue Review every morning from 8:30 to 8:55 on the ESPN LA YouTube page. The Blue Review. The Blue Review.
It's time for everything we haven't gotten to today. Yes, it's time for the dump.
All right, it's starting. The MLB trade deadline is next Thursday. The Yankees just made a deal with the Colorado Rockies. One of the few players on the Rockies that might draw some interest is no longer available. Ryan McMahon goes to the Rockies, or goes to the Yankees from the Rockies.
How do you leave that clubhouse without smiling?
Right, right. I don't. Yeah, what a great point that is.
How do you walk out of there?
Yeah, this would be. Hey, Ryan, we need to see you in the office for a second. Okay, what's up?
Yes.
We trade you the Yankees. Let's go.
Yes, you're the dude in lockup that just got bail.
Yeah, and you didn't get. You got traded to the Yankees. Right.
You're going home. Yes,
yeah, I'm going to go
cool.
play in games that matter. Ryan McMahon's a local guy. He went to Mater Dei.
Yeah.
That's.
Wow.
That's a.
Yes.
They're heading towards 125, 130 losses. And,
what the Yankees give them? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Probably prospects. We don't know. Randy Johnson's daughter tries out a TikTok trend on him. That's hard to say.
Nice.
Let me explain this to you. So there's a trend going on right now, and this is to warn both of you. If your child approaches you with a camera and asks you this, they're trying to get something out of you. So it's been popular with children of athletes. And you'll ask the father, do you wish you were athletic?
They got me in here.
Okay.
Who was it? They got me in here. They
if it hasn't been released yet, maybe they're going to do it in a little bit. But
oh my God.
Randy Johnson's daughter was at lunch with him and asked, Dad, did you ever wish you were athletic? And his response was, well, I was just athletic enough to get to the Hall of Fame.
Crazy.
And then she's
Be
like,
the greatest left-handed pitcher in the history of baseball.
He was like, to do my position properly, I was just athletic enough. So he didn't really give himself a ton of credit for being a great athlete. But then she was like pushing us, like, but were you athletic? And he's like, I'm a Hall of Famer, girl. Like, I know who I am.
Yeah.
And I thought it was pretty funny.
So the joke is to try to provoke a reaction?
Yes. Bro. Try to get your dad
who
to
asked you?
feel emasculated.
Who was it that asked me that question?
Was it Parker?
Yes.
Parker.
Parker's saying yes.
Or Reagan? It was Reagan. Reagan asked me, she's asking me all these questions. And then all out of nowhere, do you wish you were athletic? And who the hell?
What did you say?
I spun around. Who are you talking to?
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
good.
me. And then they start cracking up.
And that's the trend. They want to get these athletes, these professional athletes, to have that reaction.
Yes.
But I think it's funny, both the ones that react like you, DeMarco, are like, who are you talking to? And the ones that are like, I mean, I do.
That was so disrespectful.
Yeah, the answer for me would be, I really wish I would have been. Yeah, I wish I could have made something out of my life.
God.
Yeah, I got
funny.
I
These
got
trends,
nothing.
who comes up with this nonsense? Who makes this stuff up?
People.
Really? It's the butterfly effect.
The
oh my
same
God.
people that are saying Shaq wouldn't be
Yes.
good at
Oh my
NBA.
God.
Matt LeBlanc turns 58 years old. He was Joey, yes?
Correct.
Yes. Joey is 58.
What movie
How you
was he
doing?
in? Lost in Space.
Joey was in
Did
Lost
you
in
see
Space? I don't think I did.
Yeah, that was his big starring turn when they were trying to make him a movie star.
I swear, though,
Yeah.
I was a member of the cast of Friends. You would never see me again.
Yeah.
Because their syndication checks are still being raked in. They're one of the few things that can still have it. You don't need to ever work again unless you want to.
Who had a rough time after? Well, not really rough because of that. What she said, the checks. David Schwimmer.
Yeah.
He would try to take dark roles to.
He was
get you to
Bob
see-
Kardashian in that OJ show.
Yes.
It was awesome.
Try to get you to see
By
him
the
in a
way,
different light.
He was
Yeah.
pretty good.
He's a
But also,
giraffe.
all I see is Steven Schwimmer,
Madagascar.
though.
Yes, there you go. Yes, Madagascar.
I would look. I like money, and if I had friends' money, I think I'm more like you am. I would be incredibly selective about what it is I do. But at the end, they're actors. The idea of being an actor is to inhabit different characters, to tell different stories, and every time you go, it's like, oh, you're Joey from Friends. I would maybe want to try to shake that off for a minute until the next mailbox check.
Or
showed
you
up.
go into liquor, like George Clooney or whatever.
Yeah.
and try
Your
to
own
do
tequila.
something like that.
Yeah.
One thing that one of my favorite friends, post Friends, is Lisa Kudrow. She did almost immediately after this show called The Comeback on HBO.
Yeah.
I just finished watching it, and it came out in 2005.
Is she
and
playing
it-
herself?
She plays a version of what we think she is. If
Okay.
that makes sense. So she plays a 90s sitcom star that is trying to get her comeback in the early 2000s.
I always like when you take kind of that general idea, and I'll use a show that I was crazy about, and they've tried to reboot it a couple of times, and it's just failed and reboot it in different ways.
A TV show?
90210.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So they had 90210, and it was a smash hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tried it again with some of the stars of 90210s as adults who have children that are in the 90210 universe. Didn't work, right? It just
don't remember that.
Nor should you. It was awful. And then they tried it again with the cast of 90210, and basically they had just about everybody that was healthy enough to do it. They had Brandon and Kelly, and they had basically everybody. But they were playing themselves. They weren't playing Brandon Walsh. He was playing Jason Priestley as the guy who played Brandon Walsh. And then they created these stories that were fictional stories about it was this meta thing, and it was okay right up until they had Donna involved, and then it was terrible.
If you're interested in that story as well, there's a good
Wow.
show with Matt LeBlanc
Yeah.
called Episodes. It was on Showtime, and it's basically Matt LeBlanc is playing a fictionalized version of Matt LeBlanc, but he wasn't on Friends, he was on something else, you know? And British TV writers has won some stuff over in England, and then started to write an American sitcom, and then it kind of molds and gets worse. And then it's a really great show. It had like 2 or 3 seasons on Showtime. If you're
when you do the copy of the copy of the copy,
Yeah.
it's either it's fun or it's like this is just
Or it gets real
completely
thin.
Lost
Remember
it.
that conversation we had about enjoying things high?
Yeah.
That might be one of them.
It's
it might be better. Yeah.
It's weird because they're playing themselves, only it's fiction.
That sounds okay.
Good day for movies. July 25th, 1993, Sleepless in Seattle, one of the great rom-coms of its time, was released today.
Meg Ryan was on top of the world.
Yeah.
Meg and Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. 1997, Good Burger was released. Very
That
funny.
was shot next door to where I used to live. That was shot next door to where Mondo Burger was across, literally across the street from where I'm at, where I used to live at.
Oh, really?
And then Good Burger, the burger joint was
right there,
literally across the street.
Another
now
one.
it's a burrito joint.
When you watch that movie, when you see that dude, it ruins it.
Yeah.
The guy from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
He's all over it. But yes, I love Ed though.
Here we got 2 legendary comedies released, both on July 25th. One released, what would that be? That would be 28 years after the other. 1980, Caddyshack was released.
Yes.
Okay. 2008, Step Brothers was released.
No way. Okay.
You got to kick one out. Step Brothers or Caddyshack?
No, I reject the question. You cannot. They're both on the must-have list.
They really are.
Yes.
They really are.
Bill Murray. Gosh.
So Caddyshack released today. You're playing golf this weekend, so Caddyshack is funny because Caddyshack is funny. But Caddyshack is funny if you have lived or dipped your toe in the golf universe, because each one of the characters in Caddyshack are an archetype of somebody you run into at a country club.
Yes.
And while he's the villain in the movie, Ted Knight, Judge Smales.
Judge Smales,
right?
yes.
He's the one I want to hang out with.
Really?
Because he's a cheater, because he's awful, because he's going to say terrible things.
Yes.
Like you're going to get all the dirt.
Yes.
You're going to know all
That's
of the
guy
gossip.
you want to hang out with?
I don't want to be friends with him, but
Yes.
he's the one I want to play golf with.
Okay.
Because he will tell you what the stuff that you're not supposed
What's
to know.
Chevy Chase's character?
He's the rich guy that just kind of floats in and out, that won't participate in it. Ty Webb is the character's name.
Ty Webb. That's the guy I want to hang out with.
He would be fun. No, you want him as your buddy.
Yes.
But I don't, he's
You
just
want
juicy
stuff from the other guy.
And I want to
Okay.
hear all the terrible things he says
I think
about
I would
everybody.
hate Dangerfield, though. I think we're all in agreement
He's
there.
the new rich guy
Yes.
that doesn't know anything about the traditions of this. He's just got more money than everybody
He's
else,
just
so he
here.
just rolls
Yes.
in and takes over. Yeah. You know the story about him when they were shooting that movie, right?
No.
So
What?
Rodney was a stand-up.
Yes.
And his entire career, he worked clubs, right? So as a comic in a club, you tell a joke, you know whether it landed or not.
Right.
Right? The audience laughs or they don't. So Rodney's used to just going to these clubs and just destroying, just killing, right? Everybody loves Rodney. So they hire him to come and shoot this movie. Well, nobody's laughing on a movie set. We're shooting a movie.
Did it get to him?
He's like, he thought, this
Am I
doesn't
not
work.
funny?
This isn't funny. We got to do this. And
No,
they're like,
it's
no,
hilarious.
It's
It's great.
fine. It's
It's
fine.
great.
This isn't a
Yeah.
club. That we're shooting a movie here.
That's good.
Yeah, and everybody was on cocaine while they were doing it.
Yeah,
so
yes.
it was a whole nother thing. All right, let's go to Rams training camp coming up next. Mason and Islander out there. A little super crosstalk from Rams camp coming up next.
Rams football is coming. All the sights and sounds of training camp on ESPN LA.
We're stretching down here. Crank that music. Let's go.
Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Yesterday was an amazing day one with Sedano and Cap, and now we get ready for day two at LMU.
We're all running the stucco concept, so we're running scout route.
Mason and Ireland live from Rams training camp, coming up today at noon. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
On your home for Rams football.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. It's time for Rams training camp.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
Making waves all week long with your chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to SeaWorld San Diego. Every day this week, you've got a shot to take the whole crew to SeaWorld and experience the all-new Jewels of the Sea jellyfish exhibit. The reimagined Journey to Atlantis coming soon. And the non-stop excitement of the Summer Spectacular. Stay locked in to Sedano and Cap and be ready when you hear the cue to call. It's the SeaWorld San Diego ticket giveaway. All week long, only on Sedano and Cap, right here on ESPN LA. USC football is more than a game. It's tradition, pride, and unforgettable Saturdays in the Coliseum. Be there for every kickoff, every touchdown, and every unforgettable moment this season. Secure your football season tickets today and lock in the best seats, exclusive fan benefits, and memories that last a lifetime. Don't miss out. We need you in the stands. Visit USCTrojans.com or call 213-740-GO-SC.
KSPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. It's time for Soper Crosstalk.
I was waiting for my woo from Rams camp, Mace. Where is it?
Hey, woo, woo, woo,
there it is.
Woo, woo, woo. There you go.
How's it looking?
I don't want
out
to
there?
disrupt all of the practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very.
Are you close to the?
Is your mic on, John? Yeah. Oh, all right, good.
If John's mic's on, it's not on here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we're in the middle of sorting that out. Trav, what's going on, man?
Not too much. Tell me what you're looking at Rams camp, Mace.
Looking at practice right now. Looking at our team here, which is gathered to produce this amazing broadcast. We have got a producer, a returning champion. Greg Bergman to produce the show today. Can you believe that?
Champion.
Wow.
Came right back to Marco. I worked with you guys this morning and drove straight down to LMU.
Hardest working man at ESPN.
I like it.
How long has it been, Greg, since you've been in the producer chair?
At least
not long enough.
No, seriously, you're right. Yeah, but the weird thing is, I forgot how to do everything. So Brian did everything.
You didn't know that
Brian.
much anyway.
I was going to say, are we sure
Probably
you knew how to
true.
do it in the first place? That
Exactly.
I guess is
Exactly.
Yeah. How did the Waymo ride go, Ireland?
Okay, so
Here we go.
I get to Mason's house. He orders the Waymo.
Yep.
Pulls up to his house, and I thought to myself, what the hell am I doing? I'm getting in a car with no driver. And Mason is totally cool. He's done it before. It's like, to him, it's no big deal. I was so wrong, Travis, about this Waymo.
Really?
It is the coolest thing ever. Oh, my God. I downloaded the app as soon as I got home from Mason's house. It was, and he described it perfectly. I don't know how the car does it, but it knows like a dog jumped in front of us.
Yep.
He knew to stop.
It went down a narrow
we
road
were one
where
of
it was
those
dodging
alleys,
cars.
Trav, where like only one car can make it through. And at one point, we were in the alley with another Waymo, and they figured it out.
They knew each other and sort of got around it.
I felt completely safe. It was a great experience. I like it more than Uber. I like it more than cabs. I am now Team Waymo.
What?
Okay.
Can you believe that?
I am
Waymo
blown
ride
away
with Mace.
I am blown away at
I
a
am
rave
too.
review like that. I really am. Because
I was shocked how much I liked it. I actually loved it. I'm probably underselling it. It's you don't have to talk to a driver. You don't have to tip anybody.
That's it.
Trav, the great thing about it is you could conceivably make all your phone calls and do all your work
in private.
In a Waymo. Because no one else is there. You control the climate. You control the music. It's great.
I would argue that this is example number 117 where I've dove into some technology. You said you'd never do it, and then you finally come around.
I think you're actually 117 may be conservative. Mason will say, Ireland, you got to get on this Twitter.
Yeah.
I go, I don't need Twitter.
So what's the downside to a Waymo then?
Well,
they're not everywhere. How many there are?
There are a couple of horror stories. Like a guy got locked in one and he couldn't get out.
Ooh.
But,
I'd lose my mind.
Yeah, you got me on that. Yeah.
But this was
I'm getting out.
So easy
and pretty just seamless, man. The thing pulls up. It's got my initials on top.
How cool is that? So you can tell if it's your Waymo. I go, hey, how'd you know this is our Waymo? He goes, my initials are lit up on top of the car.
There's SM on top of the car. Yeah,
that's
really.
It is so cool, Trav. You've got to try. Now, I think the limitation of Waymo is that they're mostly on the west side of Los Angeles. Like, I'm sure you don't see them where you are. They're coming.
They're coming.
Bergman, do you see them where you are?
I have not seen them in the valley, but also aren't they not allowed at airports?
Not yet.
Let me ask you.
So I don't know because I'm going to the airport Sunday, and I'm going to find out because I'd be happy to take a Waymo to the airport.
Let me say, like, Mace, I'm coming to your house, so you're having a party, and I Uber to the party. I take an Uber from my neighborhood because there's no Waymos in my neighborhood, but I Uber to your house. And then because your neighborhood does have Waymos, could I Waymo all the way back to my house? It'll go wherever I want?
But Mace, are they allowed on the freeway yet?
No, that is the problem. They're yet to be cleared on the freeway. So no, unless you wanted to take the very, very long
Highway 1, Trav, all the way.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a long drive on surface streets.
But the technology's crazy. Look, I said we brought this up before about, for example, someday there will be pilotless planes.
No.
Michael Thompson.
No.
After last night, I absolutely believe it.
It is definitely going to happen.
I just can't.
By the way, this car, you guys, they're all Jaguars. They're super nice, super clean. It's like riding in a new car. It's so much better. It's way better than taking a cab. And it's a lot better than taking an Uber or a Lyft.
I understand that if the driverless car, for whatever reason, has a malfunction. Okay,
yes,
it's now it's dead in the water, but it's just you call another one, you're fine, right? It's an inconvenience, but it's not a big deal.
Sure.
If there's a malfunction in an airplane, I would like a person to be able to fix that in real time.
Exactly. I'm with you, Travis.
Yeah, I mean, aren't computers mostly flying planes anyway?
Yeah, yes, but there's a person there in the event that something goes wrong. It's
like a flight attendant could run in, hit a button, and land it. Right?
Worked out.
Sounds like a movie.
The flight attendant?
Yeah.
Michael Thompson can fly it.
Yeah, Michael Thompson
says he can. We'll
so
see.
You've mostly sold me here, and you said this a second ago, and I think this is 9 out of 10 times you get in an Uber, the driver is not really interested in chit-chatting. They just want to get you to your spot, pick up the next fare, and go. But that 10th time, you can't shut them up. It's just it is just an endless stream of what's wrong with politics and the government and this person and that.
By the way, how many cabs have you been in where it turns to the government? The government this, the
all
government that. They're hiding this, they're hiding that.
Every 5 minutes, yes.
Come on, I'm just here for a ride.
I got a 15-minute lecture on what is in our water from a driver.
Oh,
and it's like, okay, I'm not, like, I don't know if you're right or you're wrong. I just know I don't want to talk about it.
Pull over, I'll walk.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the driverless car eliminating that 10th ride, that's intriguing.
I think when you try it, you will see. Like the first time I tried it, I was a little nervous, and then I'm like, "Oh no, this is actually pretty easy." And then I took my mom and Leo on it up through the hills, up and down in San Francisco, no problem whatsoever. I mean, it really is kind of kind of foolproof. Now, I hear there are situations where it's gotten stuck or somebody's whatever that is, but I mean, it's so rare.
Yeah, things are going to happen every once in a while. Was your mom and Leo, did they freak out?
No.
They were calm the whole
because
time?
anything I do, they're okay with.
Right.
So if I do it, it must be okay, right? I'm the canary in the coal mine.
Okay, I'm really trying to think of some things here that could make. What if I have a medical emergency in the car?
There's a button you can press and talk to a live person.
Yeah, what if you had a medical emergency in an Uber?
If I started having a heart attack in my Uber, and I said to the guy, "Hey, listen, I'm in trouble here. You got to get me to a hospital." He could drive me to a hospital.
Yeah, but I think that you can hit a button to talk to a live person, but I see what you're saying if you were incapacitated and couldn't speak.
So I just want to point out that you are pointing out this example where you're in an Uber and you have a heart attack.
Yes.
Now,
this Waymo and has a heart attack.
a Waymo.
Yes.
This is a pretty rare instance.
I understand,
you're
but this is why the
Are you
contingencies.
anticipating a heart attack?
Well, so do they ever?
I guess we all are.
I had a moment yesterday. I went to go to the dentist, and you know how they take your blood pressure for? I don't know why, but they do. First time ever, I got bad blood pressure readings. So now I'm preoccupied with heart attacks.
Too low?
Too low.
Too high.
Yeah,
really?
I get too low. And so
Me too. I get too low
My doctor,
also.
I go, what can I do about that? He goes, eat more salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went, okay.
Mine always measures too low.
When I was
So basically, Mason and I are half dead.
Yes. We're
on our way.
When I was heavier, I never had high blood pressure. And now it's like
Moral of that story is eat what you want.
I guess so.
Don't walk so much.
I guess not.
Are you still doing your walking, Trav?
Almost every day.
That is awesome, man.
Yeah, almost every
DeMarc, are you still grinding?
Every day, my man.
I know we don't have the accountability text anymore. I'm probably 4 days a week now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad everybody's still at it. By the way, I'm wearing a knee. Did you see my knee?
Oh, yeah, you are.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing a knee
Did
brace.
you officially
DeMarco
announced
puts
your
up an Instagram
retirement
post every
from
morning.
events?
I did announce my retirement from all sporting events.
Cappy actually had a good point yesterday. The average age of our on-air staff is north of 50.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why are we doing athletic competition?
Because
no.
we're
John,
in
that was
sports
me.
and we're all young at heart.
Yeah,
we were talking about that yesterday or the day before. Like we've got
it doesn't make
older
a lot of
folks.
sense.
Yeah. Look, if
Kirk
DeAndre
Morrison,
There he is. What's he doing there?
tell him he's dead to me. Tell him.
Morrison, how are you?
He's
man?
a
Good to see you.
spy. He's not supposed to be there.
Congratulations, man. Really
Yeah,
happy for you.
awesome.
Hey, take this. Take one of these.
Kirk, Travis says you're dead to him. Here, take this.
Now that you're with the Raiders? Stop it.
Who is this?
You're a spy.
Who is this?
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
Sure.
I'm watching practice. I'm going to start begging them.
Take
Aren't
his
you the enemy
notepads.
now? Shouldn't they throw you out of practice?
First of all, before I even say anything, congratulations to you two.
Well, hey,
thank
I just
I-
want to be you. You get to sit. You get to. We watch every Raider game. We get paid for it. You get the John Ireland Laker deal.
I do.
Yeah.
You know, you're one of the first people I thought about
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
because hearing John Ireland's voice on all the Laker broadcasts, I'm like, I kind of get to do what John does.
That's
I get
you,
to do it
man.
for the Raiders.
That is you.
Pretty cool.
And you're perfect for that job.
I
too,
appreciate
man.
it.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Everything is great.
Travis so hurt.
Trav, he's already forgotten you. It's
I
all
know.
DeMarco
Look,
and some other guy.
I'm the ex-wife all of a sudden, and he's just moved on.
No, Trav, you know, man.
Trav, you know what
we go back.
You know what the problem is, Trav, is I really love Pete Carroll. So
I
it's
do,
hard to root dead cold against the Raiders anymore because I kind of want Pete to do well.
I am not a zero-sum fan when it comes to this stuff. I want the Raiders to be good. The world is better when the Raiders are a relevant team. The world is better when Pete Carroll is involved in this stuff. I'm rooting for him.
All three of you guys, Kirk, Travis, DeMarco, Mason, and I made a bet yesterday.
Okay. Oh, this is good.
Mace loves Caleb Williams, always has.
Okay.
Says he's going to turn a corner this year with Ben Johnson. I have the Raiders. Mace has the Bears. Whoever gets more wins wins $20,000 in mythical money. Who will have more wins this year, Kirk? The Raiders or the Bears?
That's easy. It's the Raiders.
Oh, of course it is. Yes.
Trav, what do you?
Wait a minute.
What
You
else
like
is he
John
gonna
Ireland?
say?
Are you looking at your paycheck?
That's not fair.
Of course he is.
What's Kirk gonna say?
Doing it, but honestly, think about it. They're in a division where
Both divisions
14
are hard.
wins get you second place.
Both divisions are
the Bears. They're in a division. Where
Trav, if you
14
had gun
wins
to your
got
head, you got to
second
take
place.
Bears or Raiders for more wins. Who you taking?
Raiders.
Yeah.
I'm looking up schedules.
By the way, I think they play each other this year.
I think so.
They're both
In
that could determine the bet.
Yeah, it could win the bet.
In Las
and they're
Vegas,
both
baby.
Kirk picked to finish 4th in their division, not because they're bad, but because the other 3 teams are all good.
Good divisions, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, especially the AFC West. where you
So,
got,
John,
great
what's
first-round
your
quarterbacks.
number for the Raiders? Do they win 7 games?
I think if they win 7 games, I win the bet.
Yeah, I do too.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
What the Bears win 5 games last year?
I think it takes 8 or 9 wins to win the bet. 8 or
Neither
9.
one of those teams are winning 9
I'll
games.
take the Raiders.
I'll
take the Raiders by one. Yes.
Listen, Ben Johnson is going to make a huge difference there. They've added
He's
3
no Pete
big
Carroll.
offensive linemen.
crowing
He's
about
got
the
great
Bears for 2 years.
weapons. He's got a great. Finally, he's got a good offensive coordinator, a good mind. I think Caleb's going to go off this year.
You can't use Bears and
Caleb.
great in the same sentence. They're not great at
4,000-yard passer in Bears history.
Yeah, the Bears are not an expansion team. The Bears have been around for 150 years. They haven't had one is the problem.
God, this is why.
Yeah. All right, Kirk, I guess I'm happy for you.
No, I'm
good
not.
to hear your voice.
Of course
Traitor. How dare you?
Yeah.
Love
you,
just
my
take
good.
a little trip to Vegas here and there.
No.
Are you still going to live in California and just go in for the game?
I'll be in L.A.
Yeah.
Nice.
Smart.
All right, guys. Enjoy training camp. We will see you all on
Love you,
Monday.
Kirk.
That is Super Crosstalk. We'll see you then.